Hello, chat. Hello. I definitely didn't nearly just click all. I almost clicked stop streaming for a second there. But
Tenno Heiko,
don't mind me and not understanding how to differentiate buttons.
Zaboslavada.
Like, ooh, this one's large and square. I should click that. Wait a second, that says stop streaming. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
All right. Wait. So we're live right now.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Good. All right. Is anybody in chat? I don't have it pulled up yet. Is it just us?
I mean, we just started, so probably not.
Okay. I'm checking because I wanna do what I did to one of them. Also,
only our most diehard fans are in chat.
Also, this is my jam. What track is this?
It's called Bet on It.
All right. By who?
Like the High School Musical song?
No. I mean, they share a title. They do share a title.
Bet on it. Bet on it. Bet on it.
Let me tell you something. Is one of my favorite things in the world is royalty-free music that goes hard. Like,
that's
you know,
what this is. This is from the YouTube audio library.
Like the old
it is
Kerbal
my
Space
silent
program.
partner.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, because like the old Kerbal Space program had some tunes. Let's see. Who did it again? It's like Kevin MacLeod or MacLeod, whatever it is.
Yeah.
He made some.
He made so many songs.
All right. Okay. I see some people. Let's see. Who can I attack? Emmy. Okay. So like, what if somebody? Emmy, like, we're talking about geography. What if somebody burst through your door right fucking now, held a gun to your head, one of those like, wacky like blunderbuss looking guns, and goes, "I'm gonna blow your brains out right now," unless and he pulls out a globe. And it's like, you can point to me on this map where Togo is right now. Where's Togo? What the fuck is Togo? And you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it, and you can't pull out your phone either. You can't do it. What are you gonna do? You're gonna do nothing. Nothing you're gonna do.
So, I'm sure there's someone out there that knows where that is.
Oh, for sure. Like, I gotta be all
do.
like, it's like Ethan. Like, I literally studied geography for 6 years. Like, I have, you know, I was born there, Ethan. You insensitive asshole. And by the way, Ethan, that's not how it's pronounced. You're pronouncing it wrong, and I'm gonna feel stupid, you know. So, yeah. There's a lot of words that like, because I've only ever read them in a book and never used them in a common like conversation, I don't actually know how it's pronounced. So one of these days I'm gonna fucking slip up, and everyone's gonna look at me, and I'm just gonna go, "Fuck it, I'm right. I have a knife. You can't like, you know." The guy who has a knife. So, oh, speaking of which, I actually do have a knife. You guys know how I'm like hard into like military surplus shit, because of course I fucking am. I went and they had a sale on like 80s to 90s era Spanish bayonets. It's like set-me bayonets. It's CE10TME, however the fuck you want to pronounce that. And I bought the mod L one with like it's similar like the M9 bayonet that we use. That thing is slick. Came in the mail, and I was like looking at it. I was like, hell yeah. Do I own a rifle I can that's compatible with this? Hell no. However, I'm gonna use it because it's a nice, like, it's one of those big like meaty knives, you know, where it's like, yeah, this is like a Counter-Strike knife, you know. So I'm gonna get that like prettied up and sharpened and all that shit, and I'm gonna have a good time.
The only knives I own are box cutters, and I own too many of them because I was a graphic design major. I have like 5 of them in my drawer.
The good old X-Acto knife, just like, you know.
I have X-Acto knives, I have box cutters, and I have a linoleum cutter. That I remember cutting right beneath my thumb with at 7 a.m. one morning in my room.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah.
Because I decided I was gonna wake up and work on my lino cut, and when I started cutting through it, and I was like, I'm going to cut myself, and as like not even a minute later, I was cutting towards my hand, and it just went right into my palm, right beneath my thumb. I was like, yep, there it is.
Ah, the meat shot, powerful.
And it's not even like cutting, it's not even like with a knife, it's like one of those curved blades. It's like a triangular, like, curved blade that really sharp at one end, yeah.
One of my favorite things about, like, finger injuries is, like, when you, like, go really, really deep, but you pull the blade out, you're like, oh, that's not so bad, and then, like, you pull it back, and you just see like the fat.
Oh
Like,
God!
it's like,
Oh no!
Like, ooh, yeah, that's
Okay.
not good. I should definitely.
Okay.
I should definitely stick a band-aid on that.
Okay, so just a heads up to anyone eating right now. Here's your warning.
Yeah, I hope you're eating spaghetti bolognese, because I want you to just look down and you see Ethan's hands.
To anyone eating right now, here's your warning. But I don't remember if I ever mentioned it, but there was a time where I had a hole through my hand, almost in the same spot that I cut myself with a linoleum cutter. So you know how some metal fences have spikes at the top that kind of like stick up?
Oh yeah.
So there was one that was fallen. This is back in my old neighborhood. There's this trail that me and my friend used to walk sometimes, and there was just a fallen fence there. I tripped, and my hand went right onto one of those spikes, and it went through completely. It hurt for the moment, but that wasn't the bad part. The bad part was when I pulled my hand out and lifted it up, there was a hole through my hand, and I could feel the wind blowing through it.
Oh, that's funny.
Dude, you sound more pain.
My God!
I'm just picturing you going home, like pouring hydrogen peroxide on it, just like dripping through the bottom. And it's like, that's not good.
I'm not gonna lie. After it stopped hurting, I was like, I could put a pencil through this. If I wanted to.
You know how they have those like fucking like those gauges for ears? You gotta put like a little plastic gauge in there, like keep the size forever. That'd be funny.
It was so bizarre because it only hurt when it happened. Like afterwards, it just felt really weird. And we went back to my friend's house. I was like, "Hey, can I get a Band-Aid?" And his sister was like, "Bro, you were bleeding on our floor."
It reminds me of that fucking like what's that movie called? Butterfly Effect scene where he runs through, like shoves his hands through the two paper spikes and just go, and he uses that to convince like the people in the prison that he has the stigmata, and he's Jesus Christ incarnate. So, if you haven't seen Butterfly Effect, it's okay. So it wasn't. I mean, it's all right. It's okay film. I liked it. It's just it didn't blow me away or nothing. I mean, it's a very divisive film in the sense that like got a pretty big cultural effect, but like a lot it's been like really negatively reviewed. Just like it's a popcorn movie. It's a popcorn movie. Like don't think about it too hard. Just watch it. Don't think about it too hard. Enjoy yourself.
That's me with a lot of movies. But like I said, I'm so bad at movies. Like people ask me, "Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Like this classic?" I'm like, "No, I haven't." I will admit live here right now that I've only ever seen a single Star Wars movie, and it was a very recent one.
I'm sorry.
Ew.
I'm sorry.
It was. I think Rogue One is the one I saw.
Actually, I take it back. Rogue One was pretty okay.
Rogue One.
Yeah. Rogue One.
I enjoyed
of all
that
the
movie.
modern Star Wars films, I think Rogue One, like, they did okay. They did okay.
Also, to give you an idea about just how like out of the loop I am with most movies. The last time I went to theaters to see a movie, the last movie I saw was Infinity War, not even Endgame. In fact, I haven't even seen Endgame to this day.
Neither have I, because in my opinion, the MCU ended at Infinity War. I prefer that ending because it was the one time they actually did something different. And I don't want to sound cynical or nothing, but like I don't exactly go ape shit for cape shit. And I just hate how Marvel movies have become so goddamn formulaic. So
yeah, that's fair. I have watched some of the recent shows that have popped up though. We sat and watched Moon Knight, the entirety of it. I think last week. Last week before last, we watched all that. I watched WandaVision. I watched Falcon.
It's moments like this where I think, we should settle out and start a podcast.
What's a Marvel things?
Oh no, God no! Just in general, where like,
Oh well, we plan on actually starting a podcast up at some point anyway.
All right, yeah, I can be the wacky guest star that's canceled half season in when they discover like my hot takes on Twitter.com, and then like you guys have to like cut contact with me and be like, oh, we don't condone anything said by Ethan D. Fredericks. just and you have this whole like big thing, and then like I have my own like Reddit thread that lasts all of like 20 minutes. God, that would go hard.
I had a podcast for like the grand total of like 6 weeks.
Oh yeah, you did have a podcast.
Yeah, I
remember
ran it
that.
with Lydia and Jillian.
How'd that go?
I want to bring it back. It was a fun time.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I just need to come up with a name right now.
Cool hole.
Don't know about that.
I'm just saying. I can't use that. I stole that from somewhere. I do apologize.
Once I come up with a good name and I actually commit to setting a day aside, maybe we'll have a podcast. I've been wanting to do some other side stuff here on the channel. Like when we did D&D Hunger Games that night, that was fun.
What if we did like, an anti-establishment podcast and we called it royalty free because we're very anti-monarchist? That's an original idea right there. I didn't steal that one. That one's it's an Ethan original.
Right from the dome.
Right from my Chrome dome, because I shaved my head. Well, correction, Jody shaved my head, but I watched.
You watched?
Yeah.
Did you watch your own head? Did you have a mirror?
Yeah, I like, roll my eyes back, and I'm like, yes, don't miss that little spot right there. Yes, bring the trigger about. I like to pretend I'm a sea captain. I'm like, turn her about, and I have to go, and the like the little, fucking, what are those things called? The trimmer. I can feel it turning 90 degrees, and I'm just like, yes, spotted a ship off the aft side, ready cannons, and I don't know where this bit is going. You guys want to start?
I don't know why, but that reminded me of this one girl. Back in high school, there was this one girl in our biology class that asked our teacher why we can't see our own eyes.
I mean, that's actually a pretty good point, if you think about it, because, like, you don't see out the outermost part of your eye. Like, it's the inner parts of your eye that you used to see, so,
I just remember that completely quieted the class, and no one said anything for a while. Like she answered the teacher answered the question. I don't remember what she said specifically, but it was just everyone was like, "You really just asked that," and no one wanted to acknowledge that she asked that.
I mean, when I was a child, I was dumb as hell, and I thought like.
When you were a child?
Yes, when I was a child, once upon a time. Before my youth was shattered before my very eyes.
Oh no, I meant as opposed to now.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. When I was a young boy, I thought like a planet's atmospheres were solid because when you look at pictures of planets, they look solid. So I thought you could walk on the outside of the atmosphere and like walk where the clouds were.
Oh, listen, when I was really young, I was very stupid as well. I had a cousin tell me that if I ran fast enough, I could catch the setting sun, and I believed him. I was like 3. And I ran into the woods, and my uncle had to come get me out of the woods. I didn't make it very far, I don't think, but that is definitely something that happened.
I used to believe that like the AIs in computer games there's another person whose whole job was dedicated to playing my adversaries' video games.
Huh.
I mean, I used to do that. I used to go on online games and pretend to be a bot. Like, I try to still get away with it. It's really fun if you go to the right places. Especially when somebody thinks they're fighting a bot and they're getting really frustrated because they can't figure out why this piece of shit, like, Russian engineered like bot is kicking their ass. In reality, it's you.
It was me, I did that.
It was me all along. It was me, Barry.
Okay. Where's the thing I needed?
I feel like I'm playing like a fucking bootleg Russian copy of Persona 5 with this music.
I was gonna say Valley, but
royalty-free Persona 5.
Yeah, what would we call that? We call that God, I got something for this. Hold on, I'm gonna get my thesaurus out.
Come on, I believe in you.
All right, we're gonna call it what we call it, Facade 5, or what's 5 in Russian? Hang on, 5 in Russian.
Name 5.
fucking Russians.
Oh, alrighty. I think we're good to start. TC won't be with us today. He's taking an exam.
Yeah, he's got stats.
I'm sure he'll do fine. He's good at stats. Something I'm
He's
not.
good at stats. You know,
Yeah.
Hazel can just be staring into the bathroom, looking at the portal thing. Or at least, again, I keep forgetting that it's not actually in the bathroom. Like,
Yes.
I honest to God thought it was in the bathroom, and I still kind of do. Pseudonym 5. Pseudonym 5! Play my game, please! Yes, fantastic character, he big name. His name is Jester. He fire gun. Please play my game.
What are you talking about?
His name is Jester. He wants to steal your spleen. You must play my game, please. Pseudonym 5.
Okay, I think it's a good time to start.
Jester.
Alright, is everyone here and ready?
I'm certainly here.
Christ in a coma, I'm over here.
Also, just because it is very likely, because my internet has not been great lately, just as a heads up, if at all the stream starts to chug or it just outright dies, it's probably because my internet's out, and we'll probably be back in 15 minutes if that ever happens. Assuming my internet's nice and comes back on. Sometimes it doesn't do that. But hopefully all goes well. Knock on wood. Alrighty. Let me get the recap. Our session was relatively lax.
You got a book?
Yeah, you did. Alrighty, here we go. So, oh wait, let me make sure. Okay, we're good. Cool. So, you all see Heslan and his lake.
Welcome back. Last time, Targrey proposed the idea of the beasts of Lochvarn becoming guards for Gragnell Keep, in exchange for meals, lodging, and payment, which they agreed to. Onsnap was contacted after Odai brought in a letter from him regarding Targrey's mother. The group decided to discuss over dinner, and the beasts of Lochvarn were taken to get settled into the keep. Onsnap arrived, and the group had dinner and discussed going after Targrey's mother, Nera Cromhart, who the group believes is an ally to Sibylla. Targrey agreed to get the group of horses, and they could set off on their journey to Old Cathurst to the far south. The group visited Lochvarn in the garden and were given electrum boons, magical abilities and enhancements. And Corn and Border created some letters to try and throw anyone trying to intercept them off the trail of the party during their travels. The group went to the magic shop and bought a few things, and that night Freya had a dream in which she was standing on a pedestal, ascending into the sky in a pillar of light, and having the hand of the being within clasping around her. Thorin went and checked on Tilly, finding one of the beasts keeping watch over her. Tilly seemed to have blue starlight, similar to what they've seen before, on her skin, and Freya was brought into the room and ascertained that it wasn't something she could cure right now. The group then headed back to sleep, resting up for the beginning of their journey in the morning. And that is where we pick up. Can't wait to see what they get up to this time.
Okay. I promise this is my last dumb out of character comment. However, that intro music is, I kid you not, is like RPG Maker XP menu music. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, you had a very well-balanced and excellent childhood.
I mean, fair enough, I suppose. That is... I mean, it is royalty-free music. Well, actually, no, it's Epidemic Sound music, which is different. But it's royalty-free with a clause of you pay for our service.
Santa Claus?
All I'm hearing is royalty. Franz, get the guillotine.
Okay, did I pull everyone back over? Okay, yes, everyone is on the map. Alright, so we pick up where we left off. You all are, well, most of you are. Borda, while you're here on the map, you're still in your room at the tavern that you got.
That is correct.
But you all headed to bed, and Freya had a dream that woke her up, and by extension, everyone else. Corrin went and checked on Tilly, and Tilly's being guarded by one of the beasts, one of Harlan's beast folk. But Tilly seems to have something going on with her. She's had the starlight manifesting on her skin, which might be a problem, might not. Who knows? Alrighty, but yes, I imagine after investigating Tilly, you all go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now I can see things.
Yeah, there you go. Alrighty, so you all sleep and nothing else eventful happens that night. And after not too long, morning begins to roll around. And you all awaken. Bright and early. Alright, what do you all do?
Have we had a long rest?
Yes, go ahead and give yourselves the benefit of a long rest. In fact, I'll do so
hell yeah.
For Hazel here as well.
My rest is both long and plentiful.
Okay.
Accidentally press cancel.
Mighty rest.
Alright. Here you go. Also, you guys are... Okay, you are 8th level. Good.
Dancy dancy. Time to summon some demons.
Alright. You all just...
Agatha?
What's up?
I'm moving slowly because I have really bad internet, but I'm trying to catch up to.
Oh, okay. Well, right now I'm in the throne room. I'm heading towards the kitchens.
I am unable to move.
Here, if you guys are going downstairs, I'll just pull you.
Yes. I am moving very slowly.
And yeah, and DM, you can bring me over whenever, because whenever Borda wakes up, he's gonna, grab his water skin of keeping shit cold, make sure it's always filled. And he's gonna head on over. However long that takes, I leave it in your hands.
I imagine you head over about the time that everyone's getting up, so you're kind of walking in as everyone's getting down.
Okay, so
I forgot about our items.
Oh, I'm never gonna forget about this. Like, you guys, I'm telling you, like, I think I cheated the system here. You guys got your fucking weapons and armor or whatever. I got the water skin and keeping shit cool. Like, when the fight's over, you guys are gonna be parched. Like, please, Borda, please, give me a sip of your brandy. And he's gonna look down at you and go, fucking hits. No. It's gonna be so sweet.
Everything I have is to make myself harder to hit.
Everything I have is actually making Borda easier to hit. Like, to give the enemies a fighting chance, really. Oh, there's two of me. Oh yeah, Borda clone. Let's fucking go.
To make you inebriated, to give them a fighting chance.
Oh yeah, that's what the water skin of keeping shit cold's true purpose is. There should be an item like that, like makes my haymakers do even more damage, but like I have like a -5 to hit.
Alrighty, there you are.
Oh, did you need something from my cord?
Fascinating. The key 4XPGXL him B2D3HSD does not exist
What?
in the embedded collection collection. In other words, I
I'm
am
gonna be
incapable. I am incapable of movement, and
Huh?
I have a
Still
board of shadow
loading.
clone. All right.
Let me.
Can I get like a fucking border Rasengan over here?
Wait, so you can't move?
Gosh. Oh, there we go. No, I. Oh wait, no, that's Borda.
Okay. Oh, now I'm back. Do you see the board of shadow clone though?
No.
Okay. Well, he
But-
can just stay there then. He'll come in handy later.
I'm wondering where that is now. Yeah, I don't see it on my screen.
Yeah, I have right here. I have a board of shadow clone.
Huh. Interesting. All right. Yes, you get here to the keep border, and the rest of you head down.
I presume I know exactly where Agatha is.
Kragatha, the mountaineer.
What?
I'm having a time, bro. Okay.
Do you need something from me, darling?
I'm just everything is load. Everything is so slow. I actually cannot see Agatha wherever she is.
What are you making, Agatha?
I got this here. Yeah, Ryan is having
right there?
a prolonged Wi-Fi moment. He's having a Wi-Fi day.
Having a gamer moment.
Look,
I'm
mine was
always
dying
having a
last
Wi-Fi
time.
day.
Oh no! Everybody, put your sound on mute. Ryan's having a gamer moment.
No, I just wanted to check in, make sure everything was all right. Freya, are you recovering all right?
Yes, I think I am.
Well, what happened last night?
Yeah, it's we're fine.
Okay. Agatha,
Yes.
we need to have a serious talk.
Oh no. What has happened?
Do you want me to leave?
Can you? No, you can please. Hey, I need your help on this one.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Agatha,
Mm.
please, for
Yes.
the love of all that is holy, stop summoning demons. Don't do it again. That wasn't fun.
Okay. Yes.
Well,
Your concerns
technically,
have
every
been
time
noted.
she's summoned a demon, we've gotten out of it.
Speaking
true.
of summoning demons, hello, I'm back.
Hello, Mr. Border.
Order. Support me on this one.
Oh yeah, fucking kids from the underworld, or wherever the fucking demons come from these days. I'm telling you, it's a bad idea. Demons, right? They're coming. Fucking kids coming. You seem like easy to fucking control, cause like, I place a hex on them, I can control them from wherever I am. But the thing is, you're squishy. For a kid, you're real fucking squishy. One hit, then demons does, I'm not under anybody's control anymore. I can wreak havoc and make the overworld, the underworld, and all that. And then all these kids are my kids. And it's a problem. I really think you should stop trying to summon demons. Because, I
Okay.
mean, I'm fucking here. Look at me.
Mhm.
I'm already a demon, alright?
Yes. Very good. Thank you all.
All right. Yeah, just
I'm also...
I don't think that. How about this? If you wouldn't do it in your own home, don't do it elsewhere.
What makes you think I
Well,
wouldn't do it in
actually-
my own home?
Yeah, it's kind of a
Yeah,
misnomer.
that's
It's like, I
very
wouldn't...
bad
I wouldn't
example.
like tear somebody in half in my living room, but I do it out here because for the good of the party and all that. I'm just saying. So like, how about this? I'll meet you halfway because like, if somebody said, Border, I don't want you tearing people in half anymore, I'd be pretty upset because my whole thing is tearing people in half. So I'm thinking like, you can summon demons, but you can't be on the front line when you're summoning the demons because if you get hit, you lose control of the demon, and that is bad.
Yes, this much I
Yeah.
can certainly agree with.
Yes, I suppose maybe if you are going to do it again, because I feel as though semi-inevitable. Just don't be like right to everyone that is attempting to attack us.
Yes. Yeah. This is why I've given Freya my lovely coin here. This should help with that problem in the future.
Ah, yes, that is. But wait. Yeah. Well,
Wait, what do I have?
I suppose.
I gave you my coin.
Oh yeah. Yes, I have it right here, and I hold it up. Well, Agatha, if you
I
ever have
suppose that
trouble with
does
it,
work.
then you can always just tell me, and if it's you getting hurt that makes you lose control, then I'm sure I can help you work around that.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
You know, they say get horses for us and all that, and that's good and all, but like, it better not be a little fucking ninja pony or something, because I'm gonna snap its
What?
spine. I mean, look at me,
Why is there blood there?
Huh?
Why is there just
Oh
blood
my
right
goodness, you're
there?
right. Oh, no.
Why is there
God,
blood
so-
there? You! Why is there blood there? Why is there blood?
So you can see that he's very clearly bleeding.
Oh,
Oh.
Lord.
Are you okay? I walk up to him and I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that.
Hang on, I'm gonna go get me another can of Borda.
Thanks. I was watching the young one. And something happened last night.
Oh no.
I don't know what it was. But when you came in, she was fine. She was asleep. But about an hour or so later, there's something that rose out of her. Some kind of blue thing.
It.
And it lashed out at me.
I don't know much about color theory, but I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Blue, kind of starry.
Yes, I was able to deal with it, but I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Alright.
That doesn't sound good.
Perhaps we should double guard duty on her.
How is she now?
She's still asleep.
Mm-hmm.
That whole time she didn't wake up once. It's like it was projected out of her.
Okay.
I just came to get some water.
So, you know, what I'm hearing is like, what we need to go do in the West, we should probably go ahead and do that sooner rather than later, you know, because something tells me, and, you know, something's telling me this ain't gonna stop anytime soon unless we go ahead and take the initiative.
So, question, DM.
Yes.
Do we know the name of the thing that summoned the congregation?
Doesn't have a name, does it?
No, you know the name. Let me get it for you because I don't remember off the top of my head. I've thrown so many names at you.
Because I'm thinking about that big fuck who's like, I have no name, I am mysterious, and I will be your downfall. And I have no choice but to mock it, because I confront the unknown with humor.
Yeah. Because I think I'm gonna go talk to Octavian again.
I need to go find an orchard.
Before we head out west.
My thinking place. Do you ever just, when you steal, it makes the mind just so sharp. It's the only place I can truly think. It's when I'm stealing apples in the orchard. God, I'm so fucking righteous.
This is why I need to utilize my own NPCs channel. I should actually put things in that. I've just been so behind on that. He had a name, and it started with an O. I can't for the life of me find it.
Oliver Ponce.
No, not Oliver.
Oliver. It was so long ago.
Olivier.
I could scroll up probably and find it, but I'd be scrolling for a while.
Yeah.
I definitely sent it at one point. Which, I wonder, I do wonder sometimes about how much space it takes up if you don't clear the chat. I'd imagine not much, but I haven't cleared the chat in a while.
The chat for the
Foundry
Forge.
chat, yeah.
I'm not going to make it worse, but I totally know how to make it even slower.
Yeah, please don't.
I won't. I promise I won't. I'm a good person. However,
Yeah, I'm at it.
I have the ability.
I'm where the fight took place, so I found it.
Yeah, I'm on that session. I had to scroll back last time to get it to you, because I just keep forgetting it for some reason. I'm almost there, I can feel it.
There are my very, very bad attacks with Gloomscaler.
Sad thing is, it had a stat block, but I guess I didn't name it.
I'm telling you, it had no name.
Okay, there's that. That's not it. This might be further back than I thought it was. If I can't find it, we'll just go with redacted for now.
Redacted.
Oliver Ponce.
Oliver Ponce.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's give him a fake name. Olivier Pensacola.
Pensacola.
Not even Olivier.
Olivier.
His name is fuck, what was it? Damn it! What did Kyle write his name as? Oscar.
Oh, are you talking about the book, the
Yeah.
one? Oh no.
So,
Only
like-
Oscar.
Oscar. That's what it was. It was Oscar.
Oscar, yeah.
Oh.
I remember that every now and then, the book, the infamous book.
Remember, there was only one Asian in Sigma Nu.
Was only one Asian in Sigma.
Only one Asian in Sigma Nu.
What?
If you know, you know.
It's a very long story.
I feel like this was before my time.
It was.
I've heard
It was
about
before
the
a lot of
book.
people's time, and yeah.
I've definitely heard about the book. I'm just low on specifics.
We'll tell you after the stream.
Yeah, we'll have to tell you after the stream.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh, this is great. I'm fully frozen now. Like,
Oh, yeah, Foundry is actually loading now.
Boundary is like, I'm gonna brown. I fucking love that clip, dude.
I have no idea what even.
All right. Whoever's listening to this, you're told not to listen to me, but for this one time, pull up a tab and just Google all caps. I'm gonna brown.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I found it. Bosslane is who you are thinking of. I'm typing that out now.
It is Voslane. Cool.
You know what game I've been really into here recently?
What?
Team Fortress 2.
Oh, fucking love me.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I don't know what's gotten over me. I haven't
Yeah.
played it in years, and I was like, Elden Ring. I have
It's
all the
been
achievements.
so long
I was like, fuck it, let's play some TF2.
since I've played TF2.
I've been playing
T
it,
for
dude.
2.
It's good as shit.
Really is good as shit.
There's a reason why it's a classic.
No,
I-
yeah, for real.
I just don't like all of the racists on it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, see, it's cool though because you can shoot them.
Okay, you said Corin was going up to converse with Octavian. Or is he doing that now? Okay. I can just drag you up there.
I cannot. I literally cannot move. So.
Yeah. Let me just drag you.
It's like, help! I've lost the ability to locomote.
Okay, let's see. There's Corin. Move you to the room. I understand a Wi-Fi moment. They happen.
Yes,
Alrighty.
indeed.
So,
Education is not a vocation, it's a permission.
you head on up
I'm a
to the sending, or to the sending sigil. All right. And you're contacting Octavian.
Yes.
All right. So you go to contact him, and someone else answers.
Oh, hello there.
Hello. I'm sorry. Do I know who this is?
Are you asking out of character?
Oh, okay, cool. Hello. Is Octavian?
Oh, yes, I can get in. One moment.
And there's silence for a moment, and then you just hear very abruptly. You just hear this.
All right, he's on the way.
Great. Might I ask whom I'm conversing with?
Ah, I'm Heslan. Hello. And might I ask the same?
My name is Corrington Stygibidisk III.
Wow, that's a long name.
It's fairly normal length, I would say.
Well, I suppose.
I'm sorry. What exactly affiliation do you have with Octavian? I'm afraid, in the amount of time, I haven't exactly learned enough about him as he must have learned about me.
Oh, well, I'm his friend. Very
That's
close
fortuitous.
friend.
Ah, that's good to hear.
Best friend, I'd like to think.
Oh, well, does Octavian think the same, or is that a conversation you two have never had?
I'm pretty sure it's pretty clear. You know if we met, I suppose. Ah, here he is. Oh, yes. Oh, Corin, yes.
Hello. I had some concerns and wanted to talk about a worsening situation to see if you might be able to offer a bit of insight.
All right. What's ailing you?
So, we are dealing with Voslane. Clearly, at this point. And last incident with Tilly, we noticed that there's something wrong with Tilly specifically. It question of clarification. Like, is the blue starlight like growing on her skin? Does it like look like a rash or something? Or
Yeah, it kind of looks like a rash. It'd be a good parallel.
We noticed some how do I describe it? It looked like the night sky, but blue, growing on Tilly's skin, which we are quite acquainted with when it comes to Voslane. It is because of this, at least it is
I see. I don't know much about Voslane. I do know that Voslane is known as the Wailing Sun, and what I mentioned to you before, but... Perhaps this is a form of madness that's spreading.
We can't risk with Tilly. Creatures are able to emerge from this blue starlight. Wherever it is now on Tilly, and a monster was able to emerge last night from this same starlight on Tilly. At least that's my deduction.
That is quite troublesome.
Not afford for that to be the case. With the way that things are, it's going to be quite an issue if it continues.
I believe I have a working theory on what happened. Tilly, as a scrivener, created the painting. That is essentially a bridge to that place, where the blue sun is. It's quite possible that in creating it, she incurred some of the madness that would come from looking at it. That is my theory, at least.
Would this be the same for any others who had dealt with this same madness as well?
In what matter?
The fact that essentially Tilly has portals growing in her body.
So are you asking if others had the same starlight, if it'd be a portal as well?
I suppose.
Hard to say. I would have to see multiple people. But if it's how you described, it's very possible. I wonder, I might be able to send someone over to at least serve as some extra aid.
We're departing, unfortunately. So we might miss you on the way out, I suppose.
Oh, that's quite fine. I can send someone over, and I'll fill in whoever needs to be filled in. I'll send them a letter or something.
Okay. Well, suppose all we can do now is just push forward and see what comes of our current line of pursuit.
Yes, and best of luck, and if there's anything I can help with, do feel free to reach out.
Thank you. And I'll step off the sigil.
Alrighty. You heading back down after?
Yeah.
Alright, I will pull you down. While he was away doing that, though, was anyone downstairs doing anything in the meantime?
Porter's just doing what he does best. Talking a lot and looking for fine wine. And by fine wine, I mean, if the ABV is over 1, he's taking it.
There is definitely fine wine. There's plenty.
It's going in the water skin.
I'm making breakfast.
Okay. After not too long, about the time when you get back, actually, Corin, Targrey walks in as well. Also, I don't see you on. Are you refreshing Foundry Ryan? I don't see you on the list.
Because it told me I lost connection, so I'm reconnecting.
I'll give you a sec. Now you're on the list. Now let me know once you've loaded into the testing. I'll drag you over.
Good.
Oh, did it do the thing
could
where
be
it
a
books you
minute.
back to the forge? And it happens to me a lot sometimes.
I might be a minute. I'll just chill in the test scene until we're kind of at a better place.
Okay. So, Targrey walks in.
Good morning. What happened to you?
Your young one. There's something affecting her. Some creature lashed out and it attacked me last night. I was able to defend it, but she seemed unfazed by whatever it was. She slept through it.
Something attacked you? She didn't attack you, right?
Not her directly. Something that came from her attacked me.
Have any of you been in to check on Tilly recently?
Not this morning.
Right, I'll be
I'm in the
right
test scene, by the way.
back.
Cheesewheel.jpg.
Yeah, he goes upstairs.
Cheese to meet you.
And after a moment, you all hear.
What the folly is this?
Well, that doesn't sound good. I think we should probably go check on that.
Yeah, Border reaches into his pockets and his hands come back out with his bone breakers. And, you know, I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna go up there manually. Oh, no, we're getting moved.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag you
Yeah,
because then I'm just gonna have to refresh your
move me.
tokens. There really needs to be a good solution to the whole not being able to see tokens after moving through a teleporter thing. It's unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, but, you know, it has to be this way.
Alrighty. Let me do that. I'm gonna drag you out new tokens. There we go. Oops, there's 2 hazels. Here we go. Alright, I'm pulling you over.
It's the cops. They're pulling us over. I'm taking a hard right into Saratoga. Senna, I don't want to do this, but we gotta dump the Quaaludes.
There we go. I think that. Why didn't it pull you? Come on, Foundry. You can do it.
It gives me an idea.
Wait, what? Okay, there we go.
I'm trying to see if this creates slowdown, and it doesn't seem to, so we're good on that front.
Alright, when you all get upstairs.
Okay.
Okay,
Knock, knock, yoo-hoo.
I don't see any blood on the floor. She's definitely sleeping.
Looking
yeah.
at Tilly, you can see that starlight. So last night, Corin, when you looked, it was on her neck, and there's a little bit of flecks of it along her body. It is very rapidly spread. So currently, it is covering. There's like parts of her face that are covered by it. It's her neck. It's her some parts of her arms. It's just kind of spread and is very noticeable now.
What happened? Oh no.
Targrey is just looking it over very, very closely.
And I... Zara!
After a moment, Zara comes down the hall. I find her token. Where's Zara's token? I'm just drag out a new Zara. Here's Zara now. What's going on?
Come here. Need you to look at something.
She walks over. Oh. Well, I can't say I've seen that before. Are any of you here? Did anyone notice this before?
I certainly didn't know about it.
We didn't see anything, but one of the kids downstairs, wolf-looking fella, he said he's seen something like this.
So,
Oh, this is
to be frank,
what he was
going
describing.
to alert you.
Wait, you saw?
Well, gonna be fully honest, I heard half the question. I saw nothing. Other than when we came in to check on her, at 2 a.m. She seemed to be all right, except, I mean, there was slight marking, but we couldn't really tell.
Well, what should we do?
I've
Yeah.
already contacted Octavian. He said he's going to. He said he's going to send somebody, kind of going on, try to figure it out. We're going to get on top of it.
All right. Thank you. I don't know what's going on anymore. Wait. Didn't you say something about blue stars before?
Yeah. About that. We've seen very things multiple times now. First of which was when we met a person in the woods. Second time was when, well, Tilly's last painting, I suppose, was one of those other times. Yeah, we've seen them all over, actually.
This is becoming more and more of a problem.
Yeah.
just hope she's alright.
She's been asleep for a while, and I hope that doesn't have anything to do with it. I know she was very tired, but I hope that isn't a side effect, that she's comatose.
I shouldn't wake her, no.
He looks like he really wants to just wake her up.
I don't know what to do.
Alright, I'm looking around. I'm seeing a lot of, real, fucking nervous Nancy's, which is, valid given the circumstances. However, I think this is even a better reason to go ahead with what we were doing, because if we sit here, the forces behind this are only going to get stronger, but if we strike back and take care of things while we can, nip it in the bud and all that, we might see a decrease, because if we've noticed, the fucking Starlight seems to follow us with this particular case. Remember? It wasn't just in the middle of the, the woods. Cornrow, whose house were we at when we saw the Starlight in the woods for the first time?
That was... I mean, she's asleep. I can say this, right?
Say what? Oh. Was this when you...
Yeah,
This is when you went to see her? Okay. Yes.
Exactly. And the next time we saw was when we were fucking around on one of the paintings. It's following this particular lineage in particular and what we're doing. So needless to say, I feel like it's all linked. And if we go ahead and take care of this issue in the West, I feel like we might make a dent in their fucking powers and whatnot.
Oh, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, just some Starlight infection taking over a girl's body. No, nothing big.
Right,
what can we do for you?
So you all see someone new walk in. You all see this individual walk in.
Is this the place?
Yes.
Who are you?
Oh, my lord, this is Gaius. He was sent by Mr. Octavian.
Yes, hello. Oh, right. That's what you were just talking about. Got it. Wait, so, Corn, what did he say exactly?
What did, who say?
Octavian.
Regarding the condition?
Well, that, and, what, Gaius here was sent for.
Right. If I recall correctly, it was regarding, Tilly's current condition issues, all regarding Slain.
Why?
Right?
I don't think I've heard that name before. Who?
Oh, right. Sorry. That's a new one. The Starlight all comes from God Voslane in the Astral Sea, and he's not exactly the nicest guy. He's the guy who sent good old shoot, what's his name? What's our Wolfie boy's name? I have it written down. Holland to get Tilly because of the madness and all of that stuff. Yeah.
And you're here for, what reason, Gaius? Well, I was sent to provide protection, extra protection, and to hopefully watch over any magical anomalies or happenings. Just explain to me that, your daughter there was manifesting some kind of specter, some kind of entity that attacked. So I'm here to help defend against that, I suppose. Right.
Yeah, that.
Well, thank you. It's appreciated. Of course. That's no problem. I'll stand guard here. If you need me to do anything, I'm be unwilling. Is it alright if I have a seat? Oh yes, you're quite fine. Make yourself at home.
We'll come over here and we'll take a seat at the desk. Kind of keep watch.
Alright. So... Oh, right, your horses. I should tell you, they're outside. I was able to get you horses for your travel. They're out front.
Yes. Thank you.
It's been many a year since I was last upon a horse.
I can't say I've ridden one in a while.
To believe?
Yes, speaking of which, my lord, when could we schedule more equestrian training for you?
Don't worry about it. It's not important right now.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. My apologies.
Secrets.
Yeah, it's not much of a secret. It's really hopeless at horseback riding.
Oh, I see. Well, I personally recommend it. No better romance doth start than one upon horseback.
Okay. Books.
Is that another one of your novels?
It's some title.
Well, the title I was thinking of is Cavalier Cavalry Cavalcade.
Cavalry Cavalcade?
Absolutely.
Certainly an interesting one. I'll have to find the book later.
From the sound of it, you have quite an exquisite collection.
So all of my books are kicking about the house somewhere.
Right.
I'm reading one of them currently.
Oh, yes?
It's gotten steamy.
I'm sure when I get free time, I'll give one a glance. Why not? Anyway,
I tossed Targrey my copy of the Orcish Connection.
What was this one about?
The Orcish Connection?
Yes.
Well.
Or rather, what's on the cover?
If you look in, I think it's an Inkscape art. Is it? Wait, no, it's not. Wait, let me pull it up.
I think you just put it in the general like a long time ago.
Oh gosh, I gotta just keep a channel for these. Wait, I'll send the cover art. Wait 1 second. I have it. Don't worry.
All I can think of is that fucking orc massage game on Steam.
There's an orc massage game on Steam.
Yeah, just go ahead and Google orc massage. You'll know it when you see it.
Wait. Okay, I found it. It's one of the last ones. Oh, this is the cover art. It's nothing special.
I'm very curious.
It's going real slow.
Wi-Fi be like that. There it is. Still very nice. For chat's viewing experience.
This isn't orc massage.
Oh.
Right. I suppose I'll have time while I'm just sitting around on the throne. Anywho, I'm here. This is for you. I put together some traveling funds for you.
and he'll hand each of you 10 more platinum.
I will add that to my wallet.
Hot
Yes.
damn.
Powerful.
How is it worth
This
it
is
to hold on to this one? I just sent some money back.
this is going to my beatings
Oh
fund.
my god. Foundry despises me right now.
Well,
Vortices. If you dare ask if it's time for a beating, it's time for a beating.
good luck with your travel. And when you do find my mother, tell her that... never mind. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Yeah, no problem.
I can come up with a few choice words to say to her if you'd like.
She'll call her a bitch.
Nah. That's the thing, is because you don't want to give them the satisfaction of knowing they bothered you. You know, you just want to fucking boom, dimple, hit the floor. Trust me, it's better this way. I hit plenty of gits. I never gave them the satisfaction.
I couldn't help but notice you have a very magical presence. I don't see that a lot around here.
Oh, me? Yes, I suppose so.
Mind if I hang out and ask a few questions?
That's fine with me. Right, I'll leave you do that. Now, I suppose I should get back down to the throne, not like anyone comes by anymore.
Such is the life of a politician.
I think it's better this way, because half the people who come here want to kill us, Tilly, or someone else in the fucking keep, you know. Useless gits, all of them. You know, I'm thinking the horses we got. Hope mine's got a cool name, like, fucking, you know, oh, if I knew a cool name, I'd fucking say it, but I don't want it to be like some shite like Sandy or Roach or Bishop or something.
What
I
about
want something-
Butter Biscuit?
Absolutely not.
I think
No
it's a
warhorse worth
lovely
its salt
name.
should be named after a fucking pastry. Gits, all of them.
How I bet my Butter Biscuit could outrun your whatever you want to call it, Black Thunder or whatever you want to name it. Any
I
day.
bet I could eat your butter biscuit in an afternoon. No
I've had
salt.
my Butter Biscuit eaten more times than you count.
Border's just gonna look and furrow his brow, and he's gonna open his mouth to say something, but then he just realizes
Oh
he's gone to
no.
hell real quick.
Oh no.
Regardless, you know, just fucking saddle up, I guess, because we've got a long trip ahead of us, and that's it, really. I just, you know, feel like we're burning daylight, and we could be punching someone right now, and we're not.
Onwards and outwards.
Alright, shall I pull you all down?
Yes.
Okay,
I suppose so.
You know, I don't want to give off the impression that I'm just about, you know, fucking, you know, punching and kids and all that, but this line of work is just fucking frustrating. It's like, place to place. Someone comes in, oh, we're gonna start a fucking problem, but I'm half across the fucking continent, so nothing you can do about it. That's one thing I miss about city life. Is that you hit a problem with somebody, they were across town. You kick in the door of their hideout, you scream, fucking punch them in the dimple. Problem fucking solved. But here, no, it's, oh, I'm across the fucking continent. You want to come and get me, you gotta fucking get on horseback and do all this intrigue and all that. It's unsatisfying, unsportsmanlike. It's not orcish at all. I don't fucking like it.
Right.
See, you're looking at me like that, but I know deep down you feel the same way, alright? Because, you know the saying, you know, keep your friends close, but keep your enemy real fucking close. That's how they say it in the fucking book. You should read it sometime.
Not exactly sure. Not exactly sure saying goes border, but I like the attitude.
I'm just saying, throwing it out there. This would be so much easier. Right across town. We go into the hut, boom, elbow to the nose.
I would agree. Yeah.
Because it also keeps you on your toes as well, because you're in the knowledge that, your enemies live in the same city as you. You're always in that danger. You always got to stay vigilant. You're never really safe. And some people, they can't stomach the thought of no safe place to lay their head. Candles in a darkened room, they see visions of burning bodies, but not me. Not me. I'm fucking sharp. I don't go dull. I'm fucking border. I'll live for this.
Alrighty, you all get downstairs. And Harlan's down here talking to two of the now guards of Cragvale.
Oh, yeah.
I will say that, we got guards out here, and I appreciate that. Because, look, it's nice knowing that when somebody comes in, we can fucking deal with him. Because no more of this sneaking in shite. It's good. Fucking good. Top job, lads. Top job.
Thank you.
Oh my board of shadow clones fucking me up again. Hang on.
I heard you are heading out.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. It's time to go. I suppose well, I suppose someone who's been giving us some trouble for quite a while.
It's time to put on makeup. It's
What?
time to dress. What? Never mind.
You like company, or shall I stay here?
I think that. I mean, everyone. I am not averse to it. I think it's a great idea.
I'm not averse to having him come for sure. I'm sure you would be an excellent help. I am, however, averse to leaving young Tilly unguarded. I know the rest of your compatriots are still here. However, it seems to be getting worse rather than getting better, and I'd feel more confident if you were there.
We do still have staying here. I think we'll be fine if Erdrin's still here.
Whatever the rest of the group thinks, I think will be lovely. I'm happy to have either way.
Hey, so long as you can keep pace, we'll have you. We'll have you right there.
Yes. Harlan, I think it's a great idea for you to come with us.
Alright. I've wanted to see more of the surface here. Suppose this is a good excuse. Well, glad you are lead.
Alright. Let's fucking settle up.
Alrighty, I am going to pull you all to the map now.
Guys, we're doing like the Muppets and traveling by map.
I mean, honestly,
Copyright claim.
Honestly, is there any other way to do overland travel? Just pull everyone to the map.
And do the fucking Indiana
Travel by
Jones.
map.
The dotted line, goes. We have like a little travel montage.
I just think it's nice that I get to get some mileage out of this map.
Oh yeah. No.
I remember. Yeah, that was a fun time when you were working on the new map.
It took me over 12 hours.
Still not 100% sure why we have Pangea again, but I don't mind.
It's a long story.
It is.
I was fucking around in not Japan, okay? I don't know shit.
We were fucking making Pangea.
We were literally like doing fucking Oda Nobunaga shit, like running from like little clan to clan, just punching people and restoring the land. And then meanwhile, you guys were doing fucking land shaping.
It's true. Land shaping. We
Yeah.
made a whole city.
We did. Well, we made a whole city. Yeah, we planned out a city. Had to pay for.
Many of my brilliant suggestions were turned down.
Yeah, I know. We just
We're not exploiting the working class for free labor.
You were also against my suggestion that we not have a public paper so we could control dissent.
All right. All right. So Larry.
They
So
did
Larry.
indeed
media.
make an entire city. That is true. They did build a city.
Okay. So Larry, where's our royalty-free travel music? And
don't worry. I got you.
Okay, good. You know, if it wasn't royalty-free though, I would totally go for the Final Fantasy III, a remake map theme. That goes hard for. Here we go. We got that. We got them royalty-free travel tunes. This is gonna be what's Barons of the Anus, which is Latin for ring. In case you didn't know that, it's like Lord of the Rings, but Latin.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Barons of the Anus.
That's what it is. I mean, I took Latin in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, so you all step out of the keep, and awaiting you are indeed 5 horses. One which was originally meant for Hazel, but Hazel will likely catch up with you.
Fair enough. What does Borda's horse look like?
These horses all seem to be black mares.
Okay. What's Borda's horse's name? This is important.
They don't seem like they have a name yet.
Butter biscuit.
In fact, one of the guards comes over to you. You all setting off then?
I do believe so.
Yes.
All right. Mayor Cromhart told me to tell you. The horses are very well trained. These are war horses, but they are unnamed, so feel free to give them a title as you please.
Oh, me.
All right.
I've got them all saddled up and ready to go.
I'm gonna take the one that has the most ornate saddle.
Alright, yeah, okay. Borda's gonna go for, like, you know, the rugged, like the most rugged looking one. He just goes, now, I know what you guys are fucking thinking. You're like, Borda's going for this one, and he's like, he's gonna call him, like, killer, or, you know, a brigand, or, like, brigador, or something. Like, nah. You know what I'm calling her? It says as he, like, you know, just, like, strokes the wild, unkempt mane, and he's just like, I'm a caller, Louise. They'll never fucking see it coming. And Borda saddles the fuck up and is ready to take on the wild fucking lands. Let's do this shit.
I don't believe I fancy a steed myself. I'll simply
Yeah. You know, I'm looking out here right now and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, you'd probably fucking crush the poor beast.
Well, I am capable of this.
And you see him shrink down a good bit.
Yes, I recall this.
Alright.
We saw you like this the first time.
I'm just wondering how mounted combat's gonna work with my fist. Do I just like lean really far over the side and just like throw hooks at people from the back of a horse? I'm just not gonna think about it.
What are the other two horse names?
The name of your horse? I could not hear it.
Luis.
Luis.
As in the TV girl
Luis.
song. Luis.
How about you,
can't
Cord?
be anybody's friend. TV girl, please sponsor us.
I am going to name my horse Celetra.
Celetra?
Celetra.
How do you spell that? I'm writing down all the horse names.
Senetra. Celetra.
Celetra.
Alright. I gotta take a fat fucking piss. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I think Senna is preoccupied, so I'll leave his horse question for later.
Oh, is he?
He's muted. I don't know if he intends to be.
Senna?
Okay.
Oh, he might be.
He might just be gone.
How long has he been muted?
Good minute.
He's
now.
been muted for a while, gonna be fully honest.
Oh, let me add him and make sure he's good.
He's an old man, he could have fallen asleep and he's...
That would be a good time to do that. He didn't say he's stepping away or anything.
I've decided Senna's horse is gonna be named MCAT. This is
Perfect.
executive decision, cannot be changed. MCAT the mayor. Like Shadowfax. MCAT, come forth. We ride.
What are the Carfax on my horse?
The Carfax on your horse.
In an accident.
Maybe Senna's having an internet moment or something.
I think he's having an MCAT moment.
Yeah, I think MCAT.
Maybe, but I imagine he would still. He said he'd be listening in and he could still hear us, and he'd still see the ping. So I'm wondering. I hear J Targrey.
What if I just named my horse Targrey?
Targrey might he might take offense to that.
That's the point.
Name your horse.
Effective.
Name the horse Borda.
I got a question. If you do that, I will fucking punch. Oh no, I won't punch the horse. It's named Borda. I'll punch you, but I won't punch Borda because I respect that name. It's a name that deserves respect. I got a question for you guys. Remember how like back in the day when we used to do shit, we would chant horse?
Yes, I do.
Why did we do that? What was the? I just did it because it made me laugh. But like, was there a reason we used to do that?
Yes, but I don't remember. It was a reference. Oh, there you
Oh,
are.
it's Senna.
We did it because of Ken.
Why did Ken do it?
Drew.
Hello, Senna.
Ken drew the horse, but it was before that.
No, I thought that was when it started. I thought.
Nope. It was before that.
Because I just remember us fucking chopping those like logs into tiny blocks, just chanting horse as we did it.
I thought that was when it started. Well, if it started earlier than that, I don't know where it's from.
It started earlier than that.
Yeah, you good, Senna?
Yes.
Okay.
Your horse is named MCAT, by the way.
Thank you.
You're like he's mute, and I don't know if he said he was going AFK.
No, I just didn't know I was mute.
Oh.
Yeah. So we have our horses Butter Biscuit, Celetra, Louise, and MCAT.
Yeah, don't remind me.
And we're ready to go.
If you would like to change your horse's name, now is the
and-
time.
No, we'll
And
leave
when
my
you-
horse's name as in
When
cat.
you get your score back, we'll change their name to the score number.
Okay, thanks.
So
I appreciate
hopefully-
that a lot.
Hopefully, MCAT will turn into 517. So,
Hopefully.
you know.
All right. You all get saddled up. Is there anything you do before you leave Cragvale? Anything in town you take care of?
I don't think
Nope.
so.
No, yeah. Nothing I want to take care of.
I think we're ready to partay.
Yeah, we're just gonna ride around the mountain pass around Greyvast Lavussi. So, you know, that goes hard.
Don't even call it.
City name all time.
Please, I need that Greyvast Lavussi. Ooh.
This is Gravas Lavusi.
That
Yeah.
feel.
We
That
still
feel when
have
she
solid
clamps down with that Greyvast Lavussi.
City.
That's the city. That is the city that first Oracle made. It is a combination of all of their characters' names.
You could have called it anything, and you called it Grivass Lavussi. God damn. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, DM. Please, God, just let's go.
All right. So, you all start riding, and Harlan's running alongside you all.
All right.
So as you're leaving the city, quite a few people kind of part out of the way when they see Harlan alongside you. Understandably so.
Yeah.
I'll make a note. We're gonna stick to the back roads because we have a fucking wolfman with us. So I feel like it's important not to go on like the fucking high road. Like, hello, yes, we're on a quest with the wolfman. I think that'd be a bad idea, you know.
Well,
just throwing that out there.
After seeing this happen, Harlan will look towards you all.
If my appearance is ever a problem, if we need to settle in a town or anything, I can change shape.
Oh, that's fancy.
Hey DM, I got a question.
Yes.
So down here in Privia, is that blood or lava? This river down here? What is that?
On Privia?
Yeah.
Pripyat?
That is just a cliff.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like River of Blood or something.
Yeah, it's just the edge of a cliff.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I could see how it looks like either.
Where on earth are you looking?
Right here, Privia, to the south.
Oh.
Privia's down there.
Oh, okay.
All right, we ride. DM.
All right.
Cat, Luis, make haste.
Who is leading?
Borda is leading.
All right, Borda, make me a survival check. Oh.
Hey, you know what? Hey, everybody, it's not a 2. It's not a 2.
Uh-oh.
It's not a 2.
Well, later.
This isn't a bad roll. This is
Isn't
an okay roll.
Gets us lost. We end up at the temple.
No,
We end up
we're
at the
fine.
temple in
We're
Elden.
fine. Borda is capable. All right, Borda knows land. All right, he knows hardship. We're gonna be fine. All right, DM, go on.
Who's gonna spill their blood on the idol this time?
Yeah, explain. You know,
That turned out
the trip.
very well in the long run.
So.
I hate it there, though.
Okay. So, Borda, you start to take the lead, and you all leave the city of Cragvale behind you, the walls and the mountainside, and you start to dip into the thick, deciduous woods to the east. And in doing so, Borda, you kind of get turned around in all the trees, and you all are kind of walking through the forest, and it doesn't seem like you're going quite in the right direction. You notice at a point, and you start to get back on the right path, but you are now in the forest.
That's fine. Forest is good. It's good cover. This is intentional. You know, I saw the mountain pass over there, and I was thinking, like, you know, mountain pass, it's a fucking good place for ambushes. So I kind of pushed this off toward the
passed
forest.
this tree before.
No,
Borda, this is
tree.
the fifth. Borda, this is at least the 5th time I've seen that specific rock.
No, different rock. Trust me.
That rock is quite familiar.
It's probably
Yeah.
familiar because it's a rock. All rocks kind of.
I'm gonna mark the rock.
You know, fucking go for it, you kid. Mark the fucking rock. Go. You know, it's fine. We're not gonna fucking see it again. Just give our position away. Oh, hey, look, it doesn't fucking matter. Let's keep going.
Someone roll me a d20. Anyone.
I'll do it. I want to do it. I want to roll you. Where is it? I don't know where I put it. Let's go.
He wants to redeem himself so badly.
It's not a 2.
Okay.
It's a 5.
So, once you realize that you were kind of off the beaten path, off your trajectory, which, by the way, you do have the map that Bone Snap drew on, hence the lines.
Yeah.
But You walk for a while, and while the forest is relatively quiet and peaceful for the most part, you all hear something that stands out.
Okay.
You just kind of hear off in the distance.
Oh,
We're in Morrowind.
that doesn't sound good.
I heard absolutely nothing, which makes it so funny.
It sounded like a stream of pain of some kind. We should go check that out.
It sounded like the fucking falling mage in Morrowind. Did I mention I love Morrowind? I'm contractually obligated to mention that I love Morrowind. Anyway, yeah, let's go check that shit out.
Alrighty. So, as you begin to walk in the direction of that sound, make me perception checks.
Alright. Actually, you know, I request a retcon. Can we canter in the direction of the noise? Because we are horseback after all.
Yes.
I hardly know her.
Oh, and now I roll an 18. Hell yeah. Let's go. Fucking Border forever.
You might have gone the wrong way, but at least you can see the wrong way.
DM, we're going the right. Look at me. I promise you. I've done this before. I've literally made this trip before. Okay, we're going the right way.
No, you're fine. You can get there however, whichever way you see fit. If you want to take the scenic route, you can do that.
Yeah, we're scouting and also making haste. It's an ancient technique.
Maybe we should go to this little town called Arengate.
I mean,
You
you
know,
could go to Arengate.
Fascinating, proposal, but we're not gonna
Some
do that.
interesting people there.
Wow, yeah, let's not do that.
But yes, everyone else make me a perception check, please.
Perception.
I mean, we could always go to Grave Ass Lavusi.
And
Whatever the fucking weird name is.
I would love to go home.
That would be great.
I was actually, fucking not being serious. I thought, with a name like that, probably wouldn't want to fucking go there.
I guess I would love to go home for a quick visit.
Oh, can't see shit though. My eyes are failing me at my age.
Yeah, Agatha we're really talking about like some old stories of Grave Lavusi.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah, you two are chatting it up, and Agatha, you see a squirrel, and it reminds you of all the squirrels' lives you've taken.
A moment of prayer for the poor lost squirrels.
As for Borda and Frey, and I'm also gonna roll for Harland as well.
Let's go.
Harland sees all.
Damn, this homie got a fucking 13.
on
God, he got them eagle eyes.
Oh,
keep going.
So, the three of you, as you all are moving through the woods, you see that there's someone up ahead who's being... They look as though they're being grasped by a tree. And they're clearly bleeding and struggling.
Okay, DM. I'm gonna make a request, and you're gonna hate me for it, but may I make a request?
What's your request?
I would like to go from canter to full-on gallop at this tree. And when I'm within border range, I would like to thrust myself from my saddle, feet first, into this tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right outside of Gravus Lavusi, he's trying to get the Triosi.
Gotta get that trussy,
The
you feel me?
Trusty.
The trusty.
Then make me an athletics check, please.
Hell yes, I've waited my entire fucking life for this. Here we go! Here we go!
So you're essentially trying to jump off your horse and dropkick the tree, correct?
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct.
So you gallop forward and you dismount and kind of soar towards this tree, kicking it pretty hard and managing to chip some of its bark off. And as that happens, you see the tree, that part of bark that cracks away, there's a thin line that begins to run down the tree. And reaching out from inside of the tree, you see a hand.
Okay, valid.
And you can see that this person who is being grasped by this tree and squirming in its grasp has been impaled through the torso, though he's still alive. He's still alive and squirming, but there is a very thin branch that has gone through his torso.
His Torusi.
Fucking being a baby. Lungs grow back. I want to pull him out of there.
God!
Are you just pulling him straight out, or are you trying to do so carefully?
Fucking. God damn it! I'm just gonna bore to pull him out of there.
I go, Borda, please let me do it.
I would like to scream and then pull him out of there.
Oh,
I go, Borda,
right.
stop! Please let me do it.
I cannot hear him.
And I'm trying to fly over there.
Okay, are you trying to fly over to stop him?
Yes.
Okay,
Here we go. Pull the tree.
Make me an athletics check. And yeah. Okay. So Freya, you get over it. But okay, so this is weird. This is a weird one.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna say make me a contested dexterity check to see speed-wise what's going on. Basically, the athletics check you just rolled determines that whichever of you is first will be successful in what you're trying to do.
Fuck.
However, Freya, you are not fast enough to get over to Borda, unfortunately, and Borda does manage to wrench this man off of the branch that snaps and is stuck in him.
All right,
But
so
he is off. He's free.
Okay, I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna like a toddler, arms under his armpits. I'm gonna while still he's gonna stop screaming. I'm gonna stop screaming. He's probably screaming at this point. I don't really care. And I'm gonna walk away out of the tree's fucking beating range, and I'm gonna hold it up to Frey, and I go, "Oh, you get fucking fix it." And I'm gonna
I go
toddler hoist this man.
Who are you? Oh.
So the thing's still inside of him, right?
Yes, there's still a branch that is through his torso. He's essentially been impaled. It goes diagonally from his lower back up through the top of his chest.
Oh dear,
Oh wow,
dear.
that is much worse. Does it look like he hit anything vital?
Make me a medicine check.
Medicine check.
As for what the rest of you see regarding the tree, you all see that hand that is reaching out from that crack. It is very strange. It doesn't look like the hand of a tree at all. It is a very pale and fleshy white hand with long, gnarly fingers that is reaching out of this tree. As for that medicine check, it's a bit hard to tell, but you would be able to at least ascertain as much that if he hit anything too vital, he'd not be able to at least scream, or he wouldn't be breathing, he wouldn't be conscious.
Alright. I need to stabilize him right quick. And then I'll have to pull it out.
Can I make an Arcana check on the hand thing?
Yeah. I'll take Nature or Arcana.
Let me actually check. Let's see. Arcana, Nature. Gonna take Arcana.
What is that?
Nice.
Okay, a 20. So, with that, Agatha, you know that there are beings that they're not very common here. They're more common in Verosa. There are essentially tree snatchers, as they've been called. There are these beings that will occasionally devour an entire body, and they will store bodies inside of their bark. Essentially, they are carnivorous plant life.
Dude, he literally got hit with death blight.
And this appears to be one of them, although from what you've seen, they are entirely plant, and this is odd that there is someone, or there's something reaching out of this tree.
Right. Well, I relay this information to them.
Are many of the trees here like that?
But who are you people?
We're the people who are going to save your life. Now,
Please,
shut up.
please, and thank you.
circus performers. What?
Is that the name of our group? Is that what we call it now? We should probably have an answer for that.
What is
Also,
the name of our
I don't
group?
know why, Agatha, but your like picture on my screen got just horrifically JPEGified.
All of my skills are JPEGified.
Huh. It's weird.
Well, anyway, I gotta rip out this stick out from him to actually heal him.
Oh, right. I would say, two things. I'm gonna say make me both a medicine and sleight of hand check.
Okay.
First, I'm going to take a knitting needle and I'm going to put it in his mouth to bite his tongue.
No, it's okay.
What? That's important.
I was thinking of just hitting him, getting Porter to hit him real hard, and knocking him out.
Oh yeah. Well, do you like suggest that?
I go, Porter. At first, I asked, does anybody have any anesthetics or something?
No.
Not really.
No. Hey, Porter, can you hit him right quick, really hard?
Hold on. You know,
I mean, like, I could fully I could electrocute him and maybe shut down his brain for a second.
All right. Look, I know you get to fucking new to this, but
This guy is freaking
It's
out.
not fucking good to you. Being unconscious is not fucking good for you. Your brain goes out, you get fuzzy, you wake up, you don't hit so good anymore. Career ender. Just fucking pull the thing out.
Yes, please don't hit me.
Yeah. Here, chew on the knitting needle. That will make
I don't
better.
think he needs a needle in his mouth.
It's a knitting
All right.
needle.
I don't care.
You have
A
3
knitting
seconds.
needle is a stick.
If one of your gits doesn't pull it out, I'll do it my fucking self.
All right, I'm ripping it out.
There we fucking go.
I'm going to give assistance by
I go, sorry, young
releasing
man.
him.
You made it lies.
But this is
Alright.
going to hurt.
But he has a needle in his mouth. Just do it.
And I rip it out.
All right. Go ahead and make that medicine and sleight of hand check. All right.
Alrighty.
All right.
Alrighty.
It is not a clean exit by any
It is
means.
remarkably average.
However,
Well, you know,
As soon as it's
I
however,
don't know why
I
you
will
guys are making
say,
such a fucking big deal out of this shit. I mean, look at you. You got fucking magic coming out your ears. Just fucking wave your hands and knit the wind closed like you fucking do every other day. I don't know why we're making such a big fucking deal out of this.
so when you pull it out, it comes out in a burst of blood.
Oh Lord.
Mhm.
However, you don't damage anything vital, or at least you don't seem to.
Okay.
And,
I'm gonna go ahead.
Understandably, he screams.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm gonna use bandages, and I'm going to package the wound.
I'm gonna
I go-
cast Cure Wounds.
I go,
Like,
Vel, if you thought that hurt, this is going to hurt worse. And then I dig my fingers into the wound
No,
and
I'm gonna
stuff
stop.
bandages in
Oh,
it.
Lord.
Get your fingers out of there. God, I know I'm
I
not
have
fucking.
to. You
medicine
have to
talk,
stuff it
but-
with bandages, or he's gonna
No, you
bleed
fucking
out.
don't. Look
Have
at,
you washed your hands recently, Freya?
I can't
We are
believe I'm
in
fucking saying
the.
this. I can't believe I'm fucking saying this, but
We are
Cora
in
over here's
the
got a better idea
11th
than you.
century. Okay.
I'm gonna hold. I'm still toddler holding him. I'm gonna hold him away from Freya and make sure I'm holding him towards Cornero.
Look, you have to stuff the wound. It's like a
Well,
gunshot.
right. While you're
As-
doing your caveman medicine, I'm gonna let him cast Cure Wounds.
This is not caveman medicine.
It
This
is
is what they do in
pre-
war.
We have magic. We don't need to be fucking doing this prehistoric shite. All right.
Does magic close the wound?
My God.
So yes, it does begin to close it up a bit, although he is still bleeding. Like,
Okay, I'll
it
cast
definitely
Cure Wounds
aids.
also.
It definitely aids in that the magic. It definitely aids in that. Okay. Two of you together are able to close his wound up. He is no longer leaking blood.
I could have
I'm
easily.
gonna set him back down.
Thank you.
All right. Now remember, it wasn't for
Don't
me.
worry, you did well.
This quack over here would stuff you full of tissue paper and who knows what else. All right. When they say half-orcs aren't sensible, they're fucking lying.
He immediately drops to his knees and starts vomiting.
Oh,
That's natural, you know.
Get it all out, love.
that thing. He kind of points at the tree, which the hand is still reaching out, and it's just kind of feeling around on the ground as if in search of something.
Oh.
What are you looking for?
Pick up a rock and throw it at the hand.
Let me roll something.
Or like a stick, or just something.
Huh.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, it goes. Here we go. Here we go.
About to
Nice.
roll that privately. It's weird. This one private? Okay, we're good. So you throw a rock at it, and the hand catches it. And it sets the rock on the ground, and then continues to feel around.
Why doesn't someone try shaking his hand, Mr. Border?
That's what I was thinking.
Why does everybody assume because I got a big fucking fist and a big fucking mouth that I got the small fucking brain?
I think it's just...
Oh, no, don't go anywhere near that thing.
Yeah, so what happened? Like, can you tell us why you were being molested by a tree?
I was foraging, and it just grabbed me. I had one of those berries up there, because my wife uses them. She's an apothecary. She uses them for potions, and this thing just reached out and grabbed me. And then you came along and ripped a branch out of my torso. Thank you, by the way, but I still feel a bit nauseous.
So is this new? Like, what?
Is what new?
Yeah, what is your question?
Uh-oh. Ryan.
What?
Nope.
No, I'm still here. You just guys keep cutting out. For me.
What was your question to him?
I said, is this new? Like, referring to the hand.
What do you mean? I don't know. I've never seen it before. Like,
You
I've never
said
seen a
that your-
hand come out of a tree.
You said your wife, like, you come to this specific tree before?
Well, not this specific one. The berries up there are just what I'm after. He points, and there are some red berries growing on a vine above the tree.
Where are you from? Like,
I'm from Cold.
oh, you're one of Jonathan Freeze's boys, aren't you?
Who?
Jonathan Freeze, you know.
Jonathan Tynes, the mayor?
No, Jonathan Freeze.
I think you're
Yes,
getting his
no,
name wrong.
It is Jonathan Times. I'm going to elbow
Oh.
forward.
Sorry. You know, I thought, like, maybe somebody said something, and I got really confused one time, and I really thought his name was Jonathan Freeze ever since then.
And who are you? Oh my goodness! And he backs away when he sees Harlan. I hate to alarm you, but
I am not going to harm you.
Yes,
Oh
he's
my
very
God!
scary, but
Oh,
don't
no,
worry
just
about
kidding.
him.
I didn't
This
mean
is
that.
a friend.
he's your friend. You all right?
Yeah, no, what's wrong with that?
Hello, friend.
Hello.
Right. What was I saying? Right. Don't touch the tree.
Why not?
Alright, you know, I'm sure this tree's got a fascinating fucking, you know, mum, dad backstory, but don't forget, we got some stuff we gotta deal with, you know, delivering these letters and whatnot, so, you know, tell the others stay the fuck away from this tree. We're gonna mount up and head on back out. Any objections?
Are we not gonna, like, burn the tree
Uh,
down before we go or something?
No, we're not gonna burn the fucking tree down. Do you fucking burn down a fucking bear because it ate a deer? No, it's natural order of things. All right, let's mount up.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
I
fair.
think I'm going to head home now. You'll have to do without the berries
Yeah,
for
you
now.
probably should.
Again, tell him about the fucking tree.
Right.
Somebody other than us can fucking deal with this one.
Well, thank you. Again, I never got your names.
Doesn't matter.
I suppose not.
Well, my name's Freya.
And I'm Agatha, and I'm not rude like some of these other people.
I am not rude.
We're exchanging names, I'm Garanger.
Well then, Garanger.
Well, here, for your troubles, I don't have much on me, I'm not exactly wealthy.
No, you know what? No, we're square. We're square. If we're in town again, you can welcome us into your homes and whatnot, but...
Right,
we're square.
if you're ever in cold, do come by. I make a quite nice soup.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, darling. Then
Yeah.
have a nice, safe rest of your trip,
Right.
and give my best to your loved one.
Thank you. And he waves and he goes on his way.
And Borda mounts back up on Luis. As they gallop, or I guess canter, back down the trail, he's gonna mention, now you're probably wondering, Borda, you greedy fuck, why didn't you take the reward? Now let me tell you a bit of lot living right here.
I'm taking point.
Always get paid in favors. Or, platinum's nice too, but platinum or favors, because with the favor, you never fucking know when you need a good mate to come and cook someone over the head. Me mate Liz understood that better than anybody's. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of this place.
Quite.
Alright, you said Corn is taking point.
Yeah.
And make
I
me a
think that's
survival
why.
check.
Survival.
Yep.
Can I do like a help thing by flying up and looking at our surroundings?
Sure, you can fly up and
Request.
survey.
Yeah, sure, please.
Give him advantage. If
I
you
already rolled a 16.
Kissing ya,
Okay.
how I'm missing
Worth a shot.
ya.
With that 16, you are able to get everyone on a more clear trail. This seems to be a kind of side trail that people might use if they're coming from the east, but it is long faded and is kind of melding with the forest floor. But you do find a more central path through the forest, and you all begin to make your way. So, someone else like to roll me a d20.
I'll
Yes.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm doing it. It's too late.
16.
Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
Nothing happens.
So, as you all continue to travel, things are quiet, but as they never really are, not for long. As up ahead, you actually hear several voices. And you can see, actually, up ahead, about roughly 100 feet out, there is a group all walking.
Everything okay with Dad?
Ryan, we can still hear you. You're not muted. Oh, there we go.
We will have to wonder, was everything
There we go,
okay
okay
with
with
Dad?
that.
The world may never know.
Hope Dad's okay.
Yes, you
Okay,
see
sorry,
a
can you
group. You see a group up ahead, about 100 feet ahead of you. They seem to be heading in you all's direction.
Appearance. What are they? Any noticeable garb?
They seem to
Faction.
be. They're wearing robes. They seem to be very pious in appearance. They seem to be priests, from what you can tell.
Okay, yeah, we'll just, pass by them, No need to fucking fuck up a friar.
Okay. So as you all get closer and you kind of meet to pass ways, they stop and they all kind of stare over at Freya.
Monka S.
You, miss.
Yes?
Oh, are you? Don't be ridiculous, Harold. No, but she looks exactly like... you wouldn't happen to know Morn Freya, would you?
What?
Out of character, Freya, you might not know, but someone does.
I don't know.
Someone might recognize her own name.
Monfreya?
Monfreya? I am Monfreya. I am Freya.
No, Morn Freya. The light of deliverance.
Larry, what the fuck? Is something supposed to be clicking that I'm not clicking?
Yes.
This is based on actually. This is a question I suppose I need to ask now. How much does Freya know about what's inhabiting her?
Almost nothing.
You've definitely at least heard the name before, I would say.
Okay. Well, I've heard the name Monfreya.
Right. Oh, then you must be. Can you do it? Can you show us the light?
Freya.
What the fuck? How does he know?
I want you to tell these lads here. Tell them.
Oh wait. I pull everybody together. I'm like, come here, everybody.
Yes.
How does he know about that?
Don't fucking worry about it.
Search me.
I turn to him. Don't worry about it. I go, what light are you talking about?
Well, Morn Freya is able to. His light is able to bring about new things, new possibilities. You can do that. Harold, I'm telling you, this isn't Morn Freya. She clearly doesn't entirely understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, she doesn't. Let's keep
I turn around to everybody. I go, I guess I shouldn't show this guy.
Yeah, you fucking should. This guy here.
I fucking should.
No.
Okay.
But your appearance is so strikingly close.
What on earth is going on?
No, listen, you see, I'm no loon. Look. And he pulls a book out of his robe and flips to a page. And he holds it up, and it is a depiction of Morn Freya. And it looks pretty close to Freya.
Huh. I hold it up and just like do a side by side against Freya and the photo. Freya?
I go, where did you get this information from?
I've studied. I've devoted myself all this time. And I never thought I'd happen upon one such as you.
What all do you know?
Well, I know that he's, well, not a god, he's a divine being. One capable of bringing about change, much needed. One
That
capable,
sounds exciting.
one whose light would bathe the land and change it for the better.
Be real, guys. Freya would be interested in showing this guy to learn more.
If you go for it.
I go, well, all right. I'll show you if you can tell me more about it.
Remember when we committed to having a low profile and had that whole thing with,
Border, this is different.
I don't recall that at all.
I'm Miss Liz. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm Miss Liz. Liz would have fucking understood the situation.
Look, I did not take up the other guy on his offer to learn, and I regretted it.
Go forth. Live a little.
Also, for your reference, this is the name typed out. I don't know why Borda had everyone selected.
No, why is it Borda? Borda the all-knowing.
Are you activating?
Yes, I am activating my Radiant Soul.
Alrighty. As you do that, he takes a step back, and Freya, as you kind of illuminate, everyone, all these priests just kind of stop and stare. And Harold, as you heard his name called, he stands there and he is just in awe. It's true. I knew. I could feel the connection. Oh goodness.
The summoning of me has become even more trivial.
Hello, other Freya. How's your day?
It was doing great in my relaxed state.
Then you are he. And he kneels.
Finally a mortal who knows his place. Thank you, loyal scribe.
Hey, other Freya? Just gonna remind you, you fucking suck.
Whoa!
Your petty words do not hurt me.
Such blasphemy.
You've stated this before. I just don't like you. I like other Freya better.
How could you be so blasphemous in the presence of someone such as he?
Loyal servant, what is your name?
You
Harold.
Never really. Who are you? I clearly zoned out for a hot second. Why do we care about this guy?
He worshipped Freya, or at least Freya's, alter ego.
And y'all should be doing the same.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, I already don't care about.
Would you impart one of your blessings upon us?
Yes? Question mark?
So, out of character... I'm thinking... I guess make a religion check.
Okay.
Islam really was the party religion after all.
So,
dude, I'm rolling 10s on everything.
So, basically, from this perspective, you are limited by what Freya's body is capable of.
Ah, okay. Shit.
Stiff upper lip.
I go, what is ailing you?
We just wish to be guided by your light.
Oh, fuck. Hold on.
Light guiding. Serious business.
Well, if you could get me out of this body, I would greatly appreciate it.
Oh, whatever we must do.
If you can get me out of this body, I can help you however I can, but I am limited in power due to being trapped here.
Harold gets up, as do the others. Perhaps there's something we can do.
I don't think this.
I am staying in the Cragvale Keep. This is where that body resides when I am not here.
Oh dear.
Perhaps Father Brian would know something.
Yes. Do whatever you can, and if you can get me out of this body, I will let you be by my side when I rule this world.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so long as you don't hurt our friend, I don't have a problem with this because, again, really, but
really, what you cut out?
Yeah. No, I'm talking.
I survived one holy war. I could do another. They're all the same.
Y'all should totally let this happen. Totally let this happen.
Don't know about that one. Jeez.
I think you should obviously make this happen.
Okay.
Hey,
No. we're actually quite busy right now. Busy bees, all of us. So
yeah, we're trying to kind of both save the world and save our friend.
Do not listen to
and
these foolish idiots. They have been
child.
keeping me away.
Wow, look at the time. I think.
Okay. Keeping you away. Yeah, you deserve to be kept away.
Okay, goodbye now, friendly people. We're going to take your guard and go out on a fun errand. Have a good day.
We will visit you with this Green Cragvale. Yes.
No, you
Yes,
won't.
my time is running out.
What? How
But
they...
I will entrust you with this, my loyal servant.
I don't think it's Cragvale. I think it's. Help me come up with a lie.
She's a cold. She's a cold. We live in cold.
They
And I guess it's been a minute, so I gotta turn back.
Yeah, you revert back. And they go on their way. Harold looks very giddy.
That's gonna have repercussions.
Yes. I was like, this is how it's gonna answer. I was like, I hope they stop me from telling them where to stay.
With Jonathan Tynes.
Okay.
And if he tells you we don't live there, insist.
Okay. So, new rule for the party. If someone wants to see Freya's god form, we don't let them, okay?
Yeah.
I was going to inquire you house a god within you.
No, it's not a god. It's just some fucking glowy kid who thinks she knows better.
Yeah,
than she
I think
actually
it's food poisoning.
Alright, now we wasted enough time on this crag, these friars, and everybody else. Let's get back
Wait,
on the trail.
what happened? Did he help me?
No.
Freya,
What you've
never
done
letting
is...
you let that.
Look, I had full support from
Never
all
letting
of
you let that out again.
Okay, Freya,
For-
what you've done is you've let a stalker know where you live with the express permission to kill you.
Well, I didn't know how to do this. And plus, maybe he won't kill me. Maybe he'll take it out of my body.
Freya, I think there's a very high likelihood that these people will kill you to get to their god.
I think
Well,
80
it's
to
better
90%.
for the world than maybe.
No.
I'd say like 98%.
Anyway, that's a problem for future us.
Like the priests of Voss
Yeah,
that is quite likely.
Who was
Would
that guy who
anybody-
helped me out before? What was his name? Fuck.
Fine soul
which
like
one?
to help me with this survival.
The guy who
check.
was like, if you want to know more about it, come find me.
I'll
That
help
was
you.
Jonathan Tynes.
That was
Alright.
Jonathan Tynes.
Let's fucking
I go, well, all I can do is, I guess we need to talk to Jonathan Tynes about it first.
Oh shoot, I just kind of threw Jonathan Tynes under the bus and told them we live with him, so maybe don't do.
No, I thought I told them Cragville Keep.
Alright,
the name of
Oh,
it.
I was shouting
like the ancient
cold.
Hawaiians used to say, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Now, I would like, may I make a survival check to continue down on the path?
Yes.
All right. Would anybody like to aid me?
I'll aid.
Sure, I will fly up again and give you some
Alright.
eyes.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, because it's a 4, because of the eyes, can I roll again?
Yes, you have advantage.
All right. You know, I
Oh
actually
my
rolled-
gosh, why do you
I
lead
know,
us?
It's one of those. It's one of those cases where this is one of those explicit like cases where it doesn't fucking matter because it's literally luck. So whatever happens, I'm down for it because we have no control over what happens. It's up to a dice roll. So if it happens, it happens. You know. Because technically speaking, I think I have the highest survival.
No, you don't.
Who does?
No, Freya totally does.
I probably do.
What's your survival, Chief?
It's +3.
Okay, well we'll know for next time.
We'll know for next time that I should
We'll
do
know
it.
for next time. But however, until next time comes, DM, please, in the most explicit detail possible, describe where we get up to next.
Okay, so you all, despite going in a circle earlier, I would say that because Corin marked the rock, you don't go in a full circle again or anything.
That's good. No, that's good.
Almost go by it again.
We can still see Cragvale.
We ride back at Cragvale. Oh, it's been a long trip.
And Harold's like, "Oh, you're back so quick."
But no, you all continue through the forest. It's slow going as the forest here at either edge seems to be a bit rougher, and you all kind of get off the path a bit. But you do manage to make some headway. And you all begin to see the edge of the forest as the trees become less plentiful, and you can see a sprawling field of Aidenwald before you.
Hell yeah, we're going to Gondor.
All right, and you all get out of the forest. Alrighty. Someone else roll me a d20.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Dibs.
Mine was first.
Oh, border.
Here we go.
And 11.
What do I roll to attack Borda? How do I do that?
You know what?
You'd roll an
actually,
attack roll,
I will give a
probably.
freebie. I will give a freebie. If you want to attack me, this is your one shot. This is your one shot. If you want to take it, I'll let you take it. But do know, Borda does not forget.
Do know there are consequences for your actions.
So yeah, if you want to do it, I'm right here.
Like, if I'm going to attack Borda, it's going to be for something in character.
Understandable.
Alrighty, so with that, you all clear the forest, and also something else I should mention, time-wise. So that travel would have taken you from Cragvale to here. I would say, and at the rate you traveled, that was probably about 5 hours, give or take.
Christ.
So time-wise, it is nearing about 5 p.m.
We are never gonna make it to this place.
Hey, actually, just for the sake of my crippling number addiction, can you add one more blue line to this map right here? So that way the line's number 5, so each line represents an hour.
Sure.
Please, God, I need this.
Oh wait, hold on. Where's the... There you go.
Ah, nice. There we go. I made my evening.
Okay, so you all get out of the forest, and it's a lot easier to see where you're going without a bunch of trees in the way. This field's pretty open. The trees are a lot more sparse here. And you can see that to the west, you can see the very large gates into Grevas Lavusi and the mountains surrounding it. But you can also see that up ahead in the field, there's something walking around. Something large. Give me a second.
Is it friend shaped?
I doubt
That
it.
is up to your interpretation.
Alright, well, you know.
Hey, we've learned everything can be a friend.
I vote we ride around it. I just vote we ride right around it. Why waste resources on an enemy we don't even need to fuck with, you know?
Take a wide berth.
See that there is a griffin walking about the fields.
Oh.
And it doesn't seem like it's... Well, I would say make me a nature insight check if you want to get its intentions.
Nature or insight, or just,
Either or.
Insight!
I am insightful. Yes, it's not a 2, so I'm insightful.
I'm extremely.
Okay. So, Agatha and Borda, you can't quite tell, but Corin, this griffin looks as though it's hurt.
Oh.
You can see it's as it's kind of walking about the field, it stops every now and then and it does a bit of preening. And you notice that its left back leg seems to be injured.
And in this universe, griffins are just regular animals, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay, yeah, this is we don't got a horse in this fucking race. Let's get out of here.
I am gonna go up to it.
Alright, what do you fucking think you're doing?
I want to help.
Why?
Yeah, Corin, do you relay that it's injured before you approach?
Nope.
Okay.
Don't fucking go up to it. This is... What is with you people?
I just go.
I mean,
Right.
I'll still follow him.
Alright, I'll be over here because I do not want to get eaten by a fucking bird.
As
I
you...
mean, I can't get eaten because I'm fucking bored and I could tear it now from the inside out, obviously, but it's like, I don't want to waste my stamina. It's like, imagine you gotta go to a fucking, boxing match, right? Would you rather just fight, the guy you're supposed to fight? Or, fight 2 people on the way in just because you can? And then fight the guy you're supposed to fight? I mean, yeah, you prove you look cool and all that, but it wastes stamina.
As you approach, make me an animal handling check.
Okay. I'm going very cautious. Yeah, I don't think good. It's a 14.
It looks at you curiously. It doesn't seem standoffish or frightened at all. It's just kind of curiously watching.
Do I
Say that again?
quote unquote understand?
Oh.
Do I get the sense it would be able to understand my intentions if I stated them?
I would say yes. While it might not be able to speak back directly, it... Oh, what's going on? There is some staticky something going on. Whose mic is that?
We got.
Whose mic is it? Is it mine?
Is it
Maybe?
gone?
Well, who can hear it other than me is the question.
I can hear it.
I cannot hear it.
I
It sounds
cannot
like
hear it either.
It sounds like the soundtrack from an Atari game.
But it sounds like what?
Here, I'll mute, see if that fixes it.
Well, it's not happening at the moment, at least.
Yeah, it
It was just there for a
Comes in and
moment.
out.
I heard
Yeah.
it the moment when it happened.
Oh, then it
Well,
might be
hear it at all.
Senna's.
It could have been
but
me.
it's fine for now. We'll deal with it if it comes back up. But yes, as far as understanding, it would you would be able to, and you probably would have learned it as much at Tetrikov that
Okay.
yes, griffins are, while not intelligent enough to speak without magical aid of some sort, they are pretty intelligent creatures.
Your leg hurt. May I see what I can do to heal it?
It will raise its back leg.
Okay, I'll approach cautiously and motion Freya over as well.
Okay, come on over.
Magical aid or good old-fashioned medical care? What's your vote?
Well, usually we start with medical care and then we go into magical aid.
Well, shall we?
Yep, we shall.
All right. Are you attempting to? Well, first, make me a medicine check. Either of you or both of you, if you wish.
Could I be giving assistance to Freya? I do not have
Yeah.
a good medicine.
That's fine. Not that
I don't
she
need no
might
damn
not
assistance.
need. Not that she'll really need it, but
I'll make another one. Maybe I'll crit.
yeah. Let's see if you. Okay.
Nah.
So you can see that with its back leg, the bone seems to have cracked. It seems like it has a broken bone of some sort, but it's kind of bent now that you're up close. You can see that the back leg is kind of bent as if something crushed it.
Ow.
Okay, well, I take a splint out of my medical kit. Maybe it'll fit.
I would say with that medicine check and with you identifying the problem, you are able to try and fit that to it, and it does indeed fit.
Okay. I can do it. I'm gonna run out of spells before this is over, but I guess I'll cast Cure Wounds also.
If you want, I still have some slots. Your spells are far more valuable than my own.
Well, we have the same Cure Wounds spell.
Well, so here's the thing: my spells are not as
Go
good
ahead. I'll
or
trust you.
well-rounded as your own. Let me do it.
All right. With your healing, it seems to be able to move that back leg a lot easier, and it seems as though that alleviated some of the pain. It kind of looks at you and nuzzles against either of you.
Should be better, but take it a bit easy, all right?
It looks at you and nods, and it continues to walk across the field.
Onward.
Quite an eventful travel.
All right, who is leading? Who's still...
I vote for Freya.
I think I will
Freya.
be leading now.
All right, Freya, make me a
Please,
survival
Freya.
check.
Freya trots
Do I get
forward on
advantage for my
MCAT.
own flying? I don't need that shit.
All right, that's what I like to
You
see.
wouldn't be able to give yourself advantage. Well, actually, I would say that if you were going off the survey, I'd have given you advantage anyway. But yes, 20.
I think a dirty 20's fine.
Okay, so with that, you all begin to make pretty good progress. It is a lot easier going as the field is open, and you can see where you're going quite a lot easier and avoid any danger, any very obvious danger. You start to make some pretty good progress. I would say about that much progress, in fact. Although by this point, it is getting dark out.
How much further should we go before settling in for the night? I would like to make progress, but I wouldn't want us to be too tired to accomplish anything of value.
What time
Also,
is it?
I will be right back. I'm gonna throw my laundry in.
I thought you were going to say throw up.
So time-wise, it is about, I would say, around, I'd say it's around 8 p.m.
So the sun has definitely gone down by now.
Yes.
Well, perhaps we march on another hour and... I mean, I know I'm fine to travel in low light, but...
Oh, I am too. I have
But I
devil's
do
sight.
agree about tiredness. I had hoped to get to Dresden today, but doesn't seem like that'll happen.
If we make good pace, we'll be able to arrive there and at least get a few hours of sleep.
How far out would it be? Do we think we could make it within an hour or 2 hours to Dresden?
So, 2 hours if you moved quickly, but you would be entering the swamp. You would know that the swamp is not usually very easy travel.
Okay.
Well, I am prepared for camping if we do need so. But
Okay with setting up camp here. Get plenty of maybe.
Well, you cut out for almost all of that, but I think I understand
Yeah.
the thesis of it.
Plenty of rest.
Great. Love it. Love it.
You, like all I heard was the word rest, and that was it.
I heard the start of the word rest. I heard plenty of rest.
Well, allow me to restate. We get get an early night's rest, so we can get up. So we can get early and maybe even make it past tomorrow.
A fine idea. A fine idea.
Very well. Are we camping?
I suppose so. Ooh, huzzah! Camping. Reminds me of my youth.
I'm back. What's going on?
We're deciding to camp out for the evening.
Oh, sick. Oh, everything's dark.
Yes, it is 8 p.m.
Ah, yes. PM.
All right. If you all are camping, are you finding anywhere in specific to camp? Like, so to give you a bit on your surroundings, you all are in a very wide field. Think rolling hills, but there is a more central path that's a bit more flat. It's pretty open though. There's not a lot of trees.
I think the two most important qualities of a campsite is flat and dry.
Board is gonna camp on top of one of the hills.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do top of a hill.
Okay.
Got good visuals.
All right.
Rain's
you all
not gonna
set
collect.
up camp. So are you all taking a long rest?
I don't think we needed any watch tonight, do we?
I mean, we can take.
I don't think so.
I feel like it would be unwise to not fucking do, a watch.
Yeah.
Even out here, I'll do first watch.
Okay. Well, I can certainly take a watch. My devil sight gives me perfect vision, no matter what situation.
So,
Yeah.
so I'll do first watch and then sleep, and then someone else can switch off.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
I'm very observant, even while resting, so should anything arise, I think I'll be alright. I'll be able to alert us.
Well, that's certainly an option too. What do you think, Border? Do you trust?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
All right. Let us all sleep well and reconvene in the morning.
Alrighty. If you all are taking a long rest, then go ahead and give yourselves the benefits. I know you haven't really taken damage or anything. I know Freya's used some spell slots and Corin as well.
I have.
Everybody queue up a long rest. Aight. New day. Dice are back.
Alright.
Mate's back on the menu.
And you all have a pretty uneventful night. And you awaken the next morning.
Okay. Wunderbar. All right. I think we should put away with all the faffing about, and we should try and make as much progress as we can this eve as possible.
Yep, I would agree.
That sounds reasonable.
Alright, let's go.
Alrighty. Who? I assume Freya's still taking lead.
Yes.
I sure
That
hope
would
so.
be wise.
Alrighty. Survival check.
Alrighty, yeah, fly on up.
Survival.
You do have
Maybe I'll get
advantage.
Wow.
It was destiny that I said.
Destiny.
You fucking thought. And I said what I said.
It's like,
All
did
right.
I stutter, boy?
Say off, say off, say.
All right, a 14 though. So you all start to exit the sprawling hills and open fields, and things start to get more humid as you begin to enter the swampland surrounding Drosden. It is very the humidity goes up quite a bit. It's a bit foggy here in the morning, and the mud in places, it's shallow in places, but others you kind of sink in, and it's about up to your thighs on most of you. It's not the most even terrain.
I'm flying over it, thank you.
However, your horses are indeed trained and are able to kind of feel out some of the more soft spots where you might sink in.
Is it up to our thigh on the horses?
Well, it's up to the horse's thighs, I should say.
What's a horse's thigh, Larry?
Height-wise?
Tasty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bored, I was thinking that same joke.
up to the
What
start
is
of the
that?
horse's
Is that a
thigh would
reference?
probably be about 5 feet, I suppose. Pretty deep.
Damn, that is deep.
Oh, I guess it'd be 4.5-ish. I don't know. I haven't measured a horse. Point is, it's pretty deep mud.
Come on, DM. You didn't do your horse research before
Yes,
this?
I didn't do my horse measurements.
I'm so
Gosh.
disappointed.
I'm so disappointed. I can't believe this. My immersion is lost.
0 out of 10 rating.
Yeah, come on, guys. Let's go play My Little Pony, the tabletop role-playing RPG.
Fuck yeah, dibs on Fluttershy.
Dude, can I get the disco one?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast.
You mean Vinyl
Jar.
Scratch?
Yes, thank
This
you.
is not Big John size. These are not Big John sized horses.
Yeah. Can I go ahead and just?
These horses are more medium Johnson sized.
Hello, Rainbow Dash. Would you like to see my jar?
If anyone needs any lore tips on My Little Pony, I'm the guy to go to.
I can't say that I do, but okay.
Yeah.
I only know Vinyl Scratch because of you, Tiernan, so.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh.
I
Why is
don't
that?
know
Did I
anything
mention
about
Vinyl
it.
you-
Scratch to you?
You don't remember this conversation?
No.
I remember distinctly you telling me all about Vinyl Scratch and how like she has like no lines.
That's true, she does not.
So. See, I'm telling the truth. I would never have known that.
Fair
You think I
enough.
would know that? No.
Alrighty, you all begin to enter into the murky swamps. Someone like to roll me a d20.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Damn
Like these people who are directionally challenged should do it.
I don't think it's for directions, truth be told.
I don't think so either. I think it's for encounters.
Me too.
Oh,
So-
give them all.
As you trekking through the swamp, kind of slopping through the mud, you all get the sense that you're being watched by something.
Okay. What else is new?
Make me perception checks.
I love to perceive and be perceived.
Okay, a 10.
I could have sworn I rolled one, but I'm just gonna go ahead and roll another one then. There we go. Roll 2. It happens. What do you see with your orc eyes?
Freya and Corin, your perception checks.
Yeah, give us your perception. What do you perceive?
And roll Harlan's as well.
I don't perceive much.
You do perceive.
I perceive an average
Holy
amount.
fuck.
I mean,
Jesus.
God,
Harlan has
This
more
man
wisdom
is
than any of
ridiculous.
us.
I wish Sigismund was here. He would know what to do.
So, Corin, you and Harlan both notice, looking back after that feeling of being watched comes over you, you look back and you can see there's a raised part of the ground that has just been trailing behind you for about a mile now. As if something's burrowing and following behind you. And when you look back, it seems to have stopped moving.
You cut out. What was it again? Like I heard that it was falling behind for about a mile. What
It's a big mole.
did you state specifically?
There's basically,
okay.
it seems to be something that has been burrowing and has followed you for about a mile.
how did we not notice yet?
It's not like there's a lot of raised ground, and it's a lot harder to tell in the mud, but it is there.
There's something behind us.
Yes, I noticed it too.
Should we say hi?
Perhaps.
Hello?
Super effective against me.
Hello? Good morning. The creature behind us?
There isn't a response for a moment, and then you see, peeking out, from the mud, you can see that there is a lizard folk that gets out and looks towards you. And he begins making his way slowly over. Appearance-wise, he is on the larger side. He doesn't really have much on as far as clothing goes. He has what seems to be a mid-wrap, some kind of hide waistcloth of sorts. And he has on his back a very ornate looking sword, which kind of stands out. But he walks over. Who are you people?
Good morning.
I haven't
My
seen
name is-
you around.
My name is Agatha. These are a few of my friends. And yes, we're new in this, swamp.
The beast belong to you?
He's his own man.
No one.
There you go.
He's a companion, compatriot.
He's the man.
The beast speaks.
Where are you going?
Ouch.
Where?
On a mission.
We're headed to the coast.
Oh. You got any shinies?
No.
Caught any shinies?
He's asking if you have any money. The answer is no.
Oh. But why do you need money?
He hesitates. To free my friend.
Well, I can't help I can't not help somebody in need. I give him 10 gold.
Wait, hang on. What happened to your friend?
And took him. And they want me to pay in Chinese so I can get him back.
Well, how much money do you need?
I said 3.
I go, well, here's 10.
Oh, I only need 3.
Don't worry. You and your friend, you go out and eat a good meal tonight.
I don't think they have any stores nearby.
Don't worry. They'll make it work.
Oh, okay.
He's like, damn, I was just trying to scam you.
Do you want this?
He pulls out the sword.
I go, yeah, sure, thank you.
Okay, here.
I'll give it to you.
Okay. I go, thank you very much. I'll make sure to hang it on the refrigerator later.
What's okay.
Okay, so now I just have a
Fun
sword.
fact, into the fridge.
Yes, you do have a sword now.
What kind of sword?
I will give you specifics at the start of the next session. It is a magic item.
Oh, okay. Well, now I have a sword.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a lovely, I suppose.
Okay. Bye.
Goodbye.
And he trudges away through the swamp.
Well, that was weird.
That was a very strange interaction.
That was very strange.
Would anyone like to make me an insight check?
Well, I think we should just let bygones be bygones. He's
I mean,
gone,
we
we're
probably should have. I'll make a quick insight check just in case. Never mind. Go sit on a spike.
Borna, you could see that he was absolutely sincere in that entire interaction.
Alright, and someone who's, put together some not so savory encounters like that usually end with a temple punching. I think that little git actually meant it.
Well then, I hope that our money actually assisted and he's not going to get himself also kidnapped.
Oh, and in these parts, slavery ain't too, rare. What it feels
Yes.
like, so.
Well, I hope I helped free his friend.
One can always hope.
He said bandits took his friend. Imagine that blade could cut them up quite nicely.
Also,
Yeah.
complete side note, I don't know why, but my fucking apartment complex demanded that we all get these, weird fucking Google thermostats, and now it's reading no power, somehow, even though I can read it with it's electronic, and I can't fucking turn my thermostat on, so it's rapidly getting warm in here.
Uh-oh.
Which is why I feel like making everything smart is a big fucking mistake, because if I want to just press an analog little switch, I just want to press an analog little switch. I don't gotta fucking need it to connect to the internet. I don't want to fucking, I'm gonna get canceled on Twitter.com on my thermostat. That's what I'm gonna fucking do. God, I hate this smart revolution. I hate the Antichrist. I hate the Antichrist. Come out and take your meds. We got you surrounded. Anyway,
I hate that I know exactly what meme you're talking about.
Alrighty. You all continue on your way after that strange interaction.
it's okay.
Alrighty. Survival check.
Go
Right,
for
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Time-wise, it is about 11:30 a.m.
Mm.
You know what? That's not too bad.
Pretty good. So you all get through the swamp. You start to make pretty good distance through the swamp, and
Okay.
in about 2 hours roughly, you can see that you're on the outskirts of Dresden.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you go in or you pass it by?
Pass it by.
Pass it by. I ain't going there.
I think pass.
Okay.
I try to make as much progress as is possible.
Alrighty. Make me another one. Another survival check.
Survival. Free for all.
Gotta make survival checks sometimes because it almost never comes up outside of travel, unfortunately.
We making more survival checks?
Yep.
Again, I miss skills.
Boom.
Better. You, as your horses kind of get accustomed to the land and you all get a better visual on where you are exactly and where you're going, traveling through the swamp becomes a bit easier and you all start to make a significant distance. And you can see the mud begins to kind of shallow out a bit more, and it begins to get a bit colder. And you can see the edge of the fin. Alright, someone make me a d20 roll. 18.
Oh, y'all aren't jumping at out. Shit. I figured I'd hear yelling.
I did my one roll. I'm fine. I'm satisfied.
Only one.
Rit, you get one.
So as you all are walking, you see that there's an indentation up in the dirt ahead. And there's, well, an indentation is rather light. Rather, it's a crater. And sitting in the center of the crater is a book.
Alright.
I immediately... Just kidding.
You immediately what?
Can I...
He said I immediately and then went silent and said just kidding.
But I immediately have it, just kidding. I'm gonna go up to it and just kind of look at it, figure out what it is.
This book, so it has a black cover that is almost, it is so dark that it almost looks like a shadow. This is a like Vanta black cover with silver lining along its spine. Are you picking it up?
I only live once. Yeah, I do it.
Alrighty. Corin, please make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I'm actually good at those.
This is, as Grukowski's student, it's good that you always pick up and handle any mystical object with fire. Get some blood on it, just in case.
Yeah, I smear a little bit of blood on it. Grukowski was my teacher, after all.
Yes. Worked out well in the long run.
Let's see here. Give me one moment.
It's always got to be the sword sage. The sword sage has to be the one to do something.
It is true. It is always the sword sage. All right. So you pick up this book, and you are met with a cascade of whispers followed by a vision. Give me 1 second. There we go. So, as you touch it, these kind of dark tendrils begin to jut out of the book as its pages come open. And you can feel this kind of chilling cold wash over you. We have to run. No. It's getting closer. Stay back.
That's actually really fucking cool.
You can see that in this vision, there is a woman who is running through a forest, and following behind her is what looks like several tendrils, much like those you saw moments before vision overcame you from this book. She's running through what seems to be some kind of forest, and she's holding a book. She seems to be making pretty good distance away from these tendrils, but they are very quickly closing in on her. And you can see accompanying her is another woman with a very large sword. And she kind of looks over her shoulder and turns to stop. She stops and turns to try and perhaps stop it. She swings her sword, and you can see that these shadows begin to kind of envelop her. It's like if fog were rolling in and you couldn't see someone anymore. She's completely just gone.
Just keep running. Leave me. Go. No.
She stops and stands there. She holds her book and she holds her hand out and she begins to whisper to herself.
The spirits that be, please. Dispel these shadows.
And you can see that from the palm of her hand, there is the flicker of a mote of flame that begins to slowly expand outwards, and there is a blast of flame that explodes. And you can see this a very bright scarlet flash. And then you can see that this woman and she who was accompanying her disappeared, and the only thing left behind is the book. The vision ends.
I'm gonna flip through the book.
Now that you have the book open, you can see that this appears to be some kind of spell book.
I thought.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Oh, good, you can hear me.
Who are you?
I'm Odessa.
Odessa. What happened?
We ran into something in the swamps, and I tried to fight it off. It got Destiny, and it almost got me. Or perhaps it did. I don't know. It's very dark.
You seem to be within a book. Your book, I take it?
You found my tome?
Yes.
I don't know where I am. But I don't think I'm in a book. I can see walls and... Wait, tell me, can you hear this?
And there's silence. You don't hear whatever it is she did.
No.
Oh. Well, if I'm in the book, I suppose maybe you could hear the knocking.
Is there a door?
It's very dark. Let me feel around.
So What are the rest of you doing, seeing Corin just staring at this book and talking? Are you speaking a lot, by the way, Corin?
Yeah, I suppose I would be.
Okay, yes, you all see Corin talking to this book.
Well, I've heard of getting sucked into a good book, but this is ridiculous.
Is everything alright?
Yes, I think so. Lot to explain, I suppose. Um, uh, uh, two, I saw two women running from tendrils of darkness, and one of them, I think, now is trapped somewhere and is communicating to me through the book. Her name is Odessa.
Oh.
I found a door. Yes.
Oh, good.
It's locked.
Can you tell? Is it metal? Is it wood? What?
It's very cold. Yes, it's metal.
Metal, perhaps. I don't. Is it locked?
It is.
Sir, do you have any other of where you might be? Any idea or?
I don't, but I can see a blue light. There's a window up there.
What kind of blue light are we talking? A bright, like bright blue light, blinding. So, like if the sun was blue.
I don't believe it's quite that bright.
Well, I just for caution's sake, don't stare at the.
Oh, yeah, I hear people coming.
Oh, okay. So you go someplace here. Blue light. Would I? Would that trigger anything for me? Blue light, anything other than?
I would say make, I guess nature or history. I'll take either.
Nature?
Yeah, nature or history.
Oh, history. Okay.
Either or, nature or history, whichever you choose.
I have a 5 to it, but I rolled a 5.
I would say that's enough, actually.
Oh, good.
You would know at least close to where you are, like, as to what that could be. You do know that there are several crystal structures and the obsidian dunes of Nerazil. So it's maybe likely somewhere around there.
You're just saying words at this point.
Odessa.
Yes.
There were people. Are they saying anything?
They've stopped. Let me listen.
Okay, well, don't draw too much attention to yourself.
There's silence for a moment.
He said something about an extraction. Oh goodness, are they gonna extract? No. There's a woman out there, and she said something about extracting a heart or something.
Okay, this is not good. Guys. We may have a problem. Can we talk?
Oh, yes, of course.
All right. What's
Look,
going on?
I'm all for hurrying along our way to Old, but I think Odessa's life might be in danger. Don't want to see what'll come of it because there's talk of extraction and her heart being extracted, and we at cult rituals like to follow that kind of pattern. So I'm just saying, blue light, Narazil, maybe it wouldn't be too bad to take about a day out travel to go ahead and maybe rescue this woman.
Ooh.
Wait, where'd you say she was?
Narazil, or near the Obsidian Dunes.
If somebody needs our help, we need to go then.
I tend to agree. It seems like if we could cross, looking at the map, if we could cross the water, it'd be easier. If we had to go all the way around, it'd be an absolute nightmare. Do we have any methods of crossing the river?
Wait. Would I have known that Heslan is a dragon?
Yeah. I would say you'd be able to at least ascertain as much from the conversation you had with him and his roar.
I'm going to grab the sending stone that Octavian gave me, which I believe I have still.
Yes.
And give him a call.
Oh, yes, Gordon.
Octavian, bit of a side thing. We really need to get over to Nerazil, and it's probably going to take a bit of time if we go by foot. Could you give us a lift, maybe?
Oh, I could get Heslan to come and get you. Whereabout are you, would you say?
We're just south of Drosden.
I could summon a greater demon and you could track that.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, always an option.
Let me go tell it.
Okay, thank you. Odessa, we are going to come and we're going to get you, all right?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Can I flip through the spell book and try to find if there's anything that might like help me locate her?
Are you looking for what in particular? Are you looking for?
I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just ask Octavian when he gets back on the phone.
So he takes a moment and you hear another familiar voice.
Corin, you need my assistance?
Yes, desperately. We're trying to A, find, and B, get to a woman who we believe is probably near the Obsidian Dunes or Nerazil, and is in desperate need of our help.
All right, I'll be there in a flash.
What a nice young man.
All right.
I couldn't hear anything that just happened.
he's come and help us.
He said, "All right, I'll be there in a flash."
Okay, cool. Is Octavian still there?
Yes, he is.
Octavian,
Yes.
do you know of any way we might be able to locate her quicker once we're near near her location?
It's possible that, perhaps through scrying, you do have something that belongs to her, yes.
Yeah, her book.
That might be our best means. I'll come with Heslan.
Oh, fantastic.
All right, see you soon.
Thank you.
All right. Time-wise, at this
Octavian
point,
and Heslan, no way.
it's about 5:30 p.m.
Cool.
Are you all waiting?
Unfortunately.
I suppose so.
Alrighty. So you wait. Really, it only takes them about 30 minutes. Around 6 o'clock, you can see that there is a dragon. Let me pull them out. Oops. And two. Octavian and Heslan land.
Right, there you all are.
Hope we didn't keep you waiting too long.
No. Just more time to read my book.
No. You look quite fast, thank you.
Well, climb on.
All right.
He'll lower himself down.
On that
go.
motherfucker.
All right.
What about the
Aboard
horses?
the Beating Express.
Oh yeah, the horses.
Well, I don't think I can carry the horses, but can do this.
And you see, for just a second, there is what looks like a wall appears, and it fades away, and you can see through that space. Any of you can make me an Arcana check.
Oh boy. Arcana. I'm really good at Arcana.
-2. Oh no. Agatha, you would at least know. This is likely a wall of force that he's put up to protect the horses.
Ooh. Fancy no dance.
Thank you.
I'll just bring you back to them after. That's all well and good with you.
That works perfectly. Thank you, Heslan.
All right, let's make haste, shall we?
Yes.
And once you all are on, he will begin to fly you all.
Let's banana split this taco stand.
I will hand Octavian the book.
Octavian will try and scry as you all are flying.
I do have something. Heslan, land there.
Very well.
So you all come in for a landing, and you can see that while the dune is pretty open for the most part, the obsidian dunes, you can see that there are several smaller structures at this foot of the desert here. Get rid of the swamp now. No more swamp. You can see that there are several small towers scattered about. Now, if I'm following this correctly, she is in the nearest one.
The princess is in another tower.
Yes, the princess is in another castle. Well, shall I accompany you, or shall I wait here and stand watch? Just in case anything happens out here.
Stay watch, I suppose. Be valid.
Stay here. Okay, I'll contact you if we need your assistance.
All right. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right. Are you all heading in?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. As you all begin to head into this tower, I think that is actually a good place to wrap up tonight.
All
right.
Nice.
The beatings will commence shortly.
So I may actually have a map for this place next session.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right.
Very good. A lot of progress. Traveling is traveling.
Traveling is
I
traveling.
hope I was able to at least make it vaguely interesting. At least mildly interesting.
I'm happy we had our traveling simulator today.
Hell yeah. Playing Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail. We're on the Oregon Trail.
Oh, Dib's dying of cholera.
Dude, I want dysentery.
Alrighty.
Ford the river. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, man, it's been real.
Yeah, bruh, dude.
We will get out of here, chat. Whether we'll be back tomorrow or not, I don't know. So
by the way, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Keep going. I'm having you keep going. You
Okay.
Just.
So tomorrow, I think we're playing Icewind Dale tomorrow, although I'm not sure, as one of us will be absent. So we may be back tomorrow, we may not. We'll see. We will definitely be back on Friday for more Crowns, and then we'll be back next week for more Inkscape.
Woohoo!
I was gonna say, if you're on the East Coast, 12 o'clock's coming up soon. Be sure to check the sky. Make sure it's not cloudy. I don't know if it's gonna be cloudy or not, but there is gonna be an eclipse, lunar eclipse. So keep your eyes out for that. Yeah.
Neat.
So.
До свидания.
Alrighty. Goodbye, chat. Thank you for coming out, and we'll see you next time.
Happy trails.
Bye.
Goodbye.